Yes.
I have wings now.
Wings.
There's a little wing on me.
That's
Wing.
provided by Red Bull.
Oh,
Red
Red
Bull is
Bull
a good
looks like
word.
piss.
I'm not gonna disagree with you. It's probably of the worm. Let's be real here.
Let's be real.
So, can somebody summarize? Fuck.
Yeah, pick me.
Summarize.
Let's fucking go.
Do you even know what you're volunteering
Last time.
for? Last time?
Yes.
Okay.
Last time on Werewolf the Apocalypse. I don't remember what our critical name is.
I don't think I've made one up yet.
It's a work in progress.
We're up to the
So
apocalypse.
we got Nix. Stop it.
This is
So
showing
we
in the
got,
memo book of grudges.
shoot off to fuck up camp by our clans, and my parliament. I'm different. And so we all met up at a train station at like 4 a.m. at night. And then Callum lost his shoe in the bushes, and I think he found it. I think we're good.
Yeah, we went back and grabbed my shoe.
Okay. And then we decided to go get some snackies in the 7-Eleven, not 7-Eleven. And we realized that this guy that Cumbies. Okay. Cumbies.
No, the opposite of a
It's best to not say that word with any kind of accent or intentional
I know.
or giggles on.
That's
on the
why I
screen.
said.
That's the slang term for the location, okay? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's called Cumberland Farms, okay, people?
We call it Cumbies.
But we call it Cumbies. Alright, so, and the clerk was all like, eepy, eepy, and a little bit pale. And we're like, oh, something's wrong there. Is he drugged? And we decided to go into the back and look at the tapes. The VCR tapes. Ooh, crazy old shit, right? And he was sucked by a vampire. And we found out the guy that we talked to, that Kellum talked to, was a vampire.
The business.
Everybody gasps here.
It's always
OMG.
Gasp.
Okay, thank you. That works. Anyway, then we board the train. Vampire is on the train, and we're gonna fucking kill the vampire. And so we get on the train, and I turn into a bird and go find which maybe car he's in, which is maybe 3. Double check. I'm looking at the cars right now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, that one. And then we go snoop around in his luggage. Or we snoop around to see if we can find his luggage. And it's got a long metal cylinder, a flat rectangular cylinder, metal piece, and bundles of cloth. And I need to know what is in it, like right now.
Fucking tear it open.
Anyway, that is
much summarizes things.
Yeah. I thought about this, okay?
You did? Okay, I respect it.
I did on my drive home, okay?
Drive home, okay.
Including the everybody gasps here.
Alright.
Everybody, be surprised.
Yeah.
It had a little bit more ums than I was meaning to, but that's because I just woke up. Okay.
Who doesn't more than you mean to? Let's be so real
Where
here.
my ummers at?
I don't know.
Things that make you go.
Okay.
All right. So, ball's in your court now. What are you guys going to do?
I'm going to put a claw on what is Phil's character's name?
Arthur.
Arthur's hand, like, stop.
Stop.
So practically
What was I doing?
speaking, this means that you fly up and then you go to his hand and then you like put one of your talons on his hand.
Oh, that's Kellum, I see.
No, that's not Kellen. That's me.
That's,
That is you? Okay. Yeah. I'm like, wait. And I say, bag. Because I really want to go back and go look. I've been thinking about it all
Bag.
week, okay?
We just looked at it.
The
We determined there was
IRL,
stuff in there.
Open it.
Bag with 2 G's.
the IRL curiosity
We can open
trait
it
got the
later.
better of Shal.
They are so in character.
We can open it later.
Okay.
I promise we can open it later.
Okay.
Can Raven resist?
Raven can
Raven
resist.
resisted this last time.
We
Oh,
did
okay.
resist it last time,
Now.
despite the desire to make them roll again.
I mean.
Arthur's gonna pick up the Raven and pat it. It's okay. We'll look at it later. Look at it later.
Okay.
No.
Look at it later.
All right. Raven's gonna go mentally AFK now and go get a soda.
Raven cry. So are you guys just gonna wait at like
Ow.
in whatever position you're in now, or are people gonna do things, or are you just gonna allow time to pass for now?
If I've been informed of things, I mean, I could just start walking without a fuck to the luggage area.
Dun 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 dun. That's you.
Did
Wow.
Callum
there's-
come along with the
There's
gang
no walk
on there?
to
Push.
up to the luggage area.
Can I join the gang?
No, did you?
Uh,
Gang gang.
You were with us, and then I think we brought you and Andy, and I think then you two went back or something, and we were hanging around for a little bit.
Or something?
I'm not sneaky.
Please
It
no
was
walk to the
only-
luggage area, because
It
was-
the luggage area is right past the sleeper car, and the door's locked.
Hey,
So
technically, you can't.
Well,
say that.
I'm
You have to rely on
also
Callum
the
to tell
vampires
you
in the
that.
sleeper car.
So it was only Arthur, Kellum, and me that went to the luggage car, and Snoopy'd.
Yeah,
And then
Mhm.
The other
Callum
two
went
stayed.
back,
I will-
looking at where he put himself.
I
on
will
the map.
happily go back afterwards.
So
And then
And
tell
I
people
said,
where
I
we
think I
found
said
it
I'd
and
stay
things.
here.
Hold on.
And, like,
Clearly,
keep watch.
the news of what was
That's
in the
fair.
sleeper car must be conveyed to Noodle's character via Kellum.
Wonderful.
Clearly.
Oh boy.
Um,
All right. Let me get the notepad out.
All right, how are we setting a speed run for breaking the litany here?
Just go into your car. The young couple are distracted with each other. Okay, it's fine.
Oh wait, are the young couple the beholders?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, their beauty is in their eyes. Okay.
Their beauty is in their depth perception.
Yeah.
When together.
Yeah, I need sticky notes too. Hold on. You guys should have seen my sticky notes from last
Alright.
time.
Noodles. Callum got
Yeah.
back to your compartment and is now pacing around the the hallway.
Yeah, hello, little one.
Hi.
You seem excited. Has news been received?
Not really. We kind of just we went over there, and then and then we found a bag, and I wasn't allowed to open it, so I came back.
All right. Was there like?
That was pretty much it.
All right. There wasn't really a plan.
Not really. I wanted to open it, but I didn't. So I just came back and wanted to tell you that we just found a bag.
Hold on, let me.
This was a mistake.
Last I saw them, they were both still over there, and that's it. And then I came back by myself.
I'm gonna fitty. 1 or 2.
2.
2.
All right, it's time to figure out what's going on. And I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start going down the cars, baby.
Oh my god.
All right. You enter into the passenger car. You see. Let me open my notes real quick. Let me close my notes because I'm silly, and then open them again. Okay. On your left, you see a like middle-aged 40-something balding guy who has this really bulky like mobile phone and a briefcase and like even a 90s ass laptop that has 5 minutes of battery life on it. Okay, and he's
Oh god.
grumbling
Oh
to
shit,
himself.
that's valuable.
It is valuable. He's grumbling to himself, and he's also like staring at his phone like angrily, as if he's expecting a call or something. And then past him, you see this guy who's like looks really beefy. He's also bald, and he's wearing like a hoodie, and he's just sort of got his arms crossed and sort of glaring back and forth. On the right, you see a like 18, 19-year-old like college student female. Okay. And then beyond there, you see a pair of college students, male and female, who both have they got trapper keepers that have like what appears to be some kind of textbook that got put in there, and they appear to be studying. They wear like dark clothes.
What is a trapper keeper?
3-ring binder. I probably used the wrong word for it. I just said I was trying to remember words and it was
I
hard.
haven't heard of that.
I have.
Thank you.
My parents
It's
are
new
always
phrase.
going on about
Right.
trapper keepers, so I
It's
assume they
what
have
they're
some
frequently labeled as when they're being sold.
some
I see.
ritual significance. Okay,
Oop, I'm being hollered to. I will be right
of
back. I'm
course,
sorry.
classic.
Classic.
All right, he stops at the door and he's like, I gotta take in the vibes for like 5 minutes here.
Well, you know, he gets there, he's like, alright, where's the pisser?
Yeah. Real. So Phil and Shao, just to run over what you're doing, you guys are just waiting for the vampire to presumably show up and wander through.
I was gonna just stay here to keep watch, but
I was gonna head back eventually,
You're
I'm
gonna head
guessing that
back,
I
okay.
was looking around and Kel went back first.
Yeah. Kellum got bored and left. I thought both of you actually went back. I thought you rolled for that, so I was a little bit
I
confused
think
when
we
you put
did,
yourself up
but
there.
I think Kellum went first, but I don't know.
I'm willing to accept
I don't
Kellum
know.
as being the type to go like, oh, I can't open the bag. Okay, I'm going to my other new friend.
I
Yep.
genuinely don't remember. I just remember having to roll to transform back to my human form, like
Yeah.
right before we finished up.
Yeah, I recall that too, because I thought that everyone except for Shao was back at the rear car. But if Phil
that's
wants
what
to
I
have,
thought too.
if Phil wants to have been slow on that, and like he does, I won't make you re-roll all those rolls. You could do it whenever, you know. But yeah, we can just roll this scenario.
Well,
I'm also not sure that would change Noodle's decision to go walking back there.
No.
So we're pretty much waiting for the protagonist of the instant. That is Noodles. And then these two
That's not
cabins,
cold.
obviously, these are empty cabins, and this one is the bathroom. The one that has the toilet and the sink is the bathroom.
Never heard of it.
Why does the bathroom look like a heart? Or the
The
fucking
sink?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just grabbed a picture of a sink, and that was the one I found that looked the best for the environment. It wasn't like porcelain, because they aren't going to have porcelain sinks here, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's too fucking fancy.
So
Those airplane sink looking shit.
yeah, of course. And then, of course, above the sink is a little mirror.
Yeah, but it's all scratched up and has like graffiti on it.
Well,
but it's
it's
like
still
scratched-
a
the
reflective
scratched graffiti?
surface.
Barely anymore.
I'd imagine that. Well, actually, like, hey, this isn't a subway, okay?
I
but
have
also,
seen those fucking train
Yeah.
mirrors. Do not try me.
surely it's a.
No, this is a nicer train. This is also an older train.
Yeah, I'm trying to split the difference here. Is what's going on.
I'll say I've been on both. They all have the scratched up tagged mirror.
All right. I
think every train I've been on has had one of those scratched up tagged mirrors.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah. Pisses me off. So annoying.
Hmm.
Man, it just got called away for a while, huh? This is awkward. Whatever. It gives more time for Andy to fix their computer or show up or
Yep.
whatever. We'll see.
Yep. While I'm on, actually, I would be trying to hang from the sides of a train. That's a dumb idea. I'm not going to do that. I was going to say, hey, I'm going to try and find, however the vampire is going to use to get into the luggage car or the sleeper car or where they're going to hide wherever from outside and look around. But then I realized, I'd be hanging from the side of a train and there's windows.
No,
That's stupid.
yeah, people would see you. They would definitely see you. Trains rattle a lot, so something bumping on the roof or whatever, explicable, okay? Being a bird
Well, it is
shout.
nighttime, and that
Yeah.
is the thing. However, there's lights inside, so they would see me anyways.
Yes, they would.
What the fuck was that?
Sounded like lightning or thunder or something. I don't know.
Remind me again, are we using the 20th anniversary core rules?
Yeah, that was what I had intended to use. Yes, I think we were talking about house ruling some of the combat, so that's a little bit quicker. But I don't remember what we decided on.
Oh,
You know how it is.
Fair.
So, I have a question
I may have an answer.
related to eye drinking
Okay.
and vampires. I had a brain blast this morning, okay?
Okay.
Oh my.
Are vampires considered dead in regards to eye drinking?
Now that is what we call an interesting question. So what you're-
Because hear me out, if you stake it, or if you kill the vampire, right? They turn to however old they really are, aka probably Ash, because most of them are fucking old. Pieces of shit.
Depends. No, sometimes they just combust.
Okay.
So if you stake it, no, they just stay there.
Yeah, no. If
They
you
might-
stake them, that's not what I meant. If you kill them.
Okay.
Yeah, but basically, by then the eyes are useless to me. / gone already.
So what
because
you're
they're soft
asking?
tissue.
Okay, yeah. Could you,
Could
while they're
I
still
drink
animate, drink
a
their eye?
staked? Yeah, if it's a staked vampire, let's say, because I ain't getting close to that shit while it ain't staked.
Yeah.
Could I drink their eyes?
I would say, yeah. Probably, yeah. I think that sounds fair.
Because it's dead, technically.
Yeah.
Technically.
It is technically dead. I'd have to read the text again. And then I'd have to figure out which text. I'd have to figure out which text specifically I would be wanting to read.
Probably
You have
the
it
Korax
in
book or
Because
not
changing
It's from the
not,
Korax book.
not changing. Well, it is in the Changing Breeds book, right? It's just
But it's shit.
it's written
And it's
entirely
mentioned, like,
in character.
offhand.
It's written in character, and so all of the powers of the Korax are written offhand with a little like, here's what you roll for this, and it's like, this does not
Literally,
actually help.
it says something like, "Oh, by the way, that eye drinking thing, yeah, that's true." I'm sorry, the what?
The what? What do you mean eye drinking? Excuse me?
And it like says nothing else other than like a little bracketed area of like, "I drink this roll with this," and I'm like, okay, explain.
Hey,
No.
you have
My
good
bad.
vision. You get to see things good. Okay.
I do.
That's wacky.
I forget where. Wait, what did it say?
I'm trying to find eye
Perception?
drinking, and yeah, all your visual perception rolls are +2, and all your difficulties.
Oh,
And all the scent related rolls is a +2 for difficulty. Right. So sorry,
So-
the vision is -2 for difficulty values, and yeah.
okay. Let me put this somewhere so I do not forget, because I will forget.
Is it one word? Is it dashed? Is there a dash in the eye drinking? I definitely remember seeing eye drinking. It was definitely a thing.
You're not looking at Changing
Drinking
Breeds, are you?
eyes. No, I'm looking at the Korax book. Let's
Okay.
see. This is in character.
So -2 to visual perception difficulties,
yes.
and then +2 to scent perception
Yes.
difficulty. All right, thank you.
And then I'm trying to find what the rules for eye drinking are, because thanks, White Wolf.
Yeah, I'm currently looking for the book as well, but I have to find where I put my fucking book. There it is. There's the random folder.
Korax are at a disadvantage, +1 difficulty when making any roll that relates to their holding their tongues, keeping quiet, or otherwise refraining from speaking.
Yep, that's true.
You have
I think I'm doing okay with
disadvantage.
that, though.
You have disadvantage, yapper.
Disadvantage, yappy.
Okay.
But yeah, sharing a secret? Oh, that's so hard.
Eye pluck. Because the other one is that I'd be like, well, in order to drink the eye, you need to do this special combat maneuver, eye pluck, right?
Right, but it technically it's state, because I'm not doing that otherwise.
Okay.
So that would not be eye pluck, in my opinion.
There's some weird shit with vampires where on the one hand, if you true kill a vampire, they turn to ash. On the other hand, if you sever a body part and then true kill the vampire, the body part stays? Question mark?
It's very weird. It's very inconsistent.
Hello.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
hold on. I
It's
found
a-
the.
Forever.
We've busied ourselves with a fun rules question while you were back. It's
Alright,
bleak.
cool. It all worked out. Oh wait, how bleak? What are we talking
Well,
about with bleak?
We're trying to determine how eye drinking a vampire's eyes would work.
Or if it
Oh.
specifies that it's a human, vampires don't count anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it has to be a human, I would say it wouldn't count. They are
It-
kindred,
I
not
do-
kind.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like that is legitimately a thing for some.
But
for
that
some
is a
bits.
thing
Like,
for some
it's-
powers. I don't know if it does specify, because I'm pretty sure it works on, like, Fomori. But Fomori
Well,
are
it'd be
mostly
bullshit.
human, but...
It'd be
Yeah,
bullshit
they're
because
possessed by
regeneration.
Bane.
If they
Okay,
can regenerate,
why is
okay.
Bree Book 3 also in character talking about fucking eye drinking?
Why wouldn't it be?
Oh no!
Why not?
The worst kind of book.
We love White Wolf.
Shadow-
we love
Shadowrun
White Wolf. We
5e.
love
Second
White
time,
Wolf.
okay?
We love White Wolf.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Procedures. There's a procedures bit, okay? There's a procedures bit. By the acts ritual and defines a right, but you never hear them describing it as such. The process is still great. The refusal I just course you have to ask the permission.
Yes, you have to ask for. Yeah, you have to ask permission of the dead body, and you usually get a feeling that's what it was. So I guess. No.
Yeah, probably not, just because of the nature of the vampire, right?
Yeah.
Because if you try and drink a living vampire's eye, they will just say to you, because their spirit is
No!
still, like, attached, you know? They'll just say,
Yeah.
no, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay,
what
that
Tremere
answers
trickery
that.
this is, but
Well,
no.
you'd have to. Yeah.
I like how our answer
you'd have
isn't
to
because...
remove the eye, true kill the vampire, and then have the vampire want to have you.
Well, you do
learn
get a
something
roll
from it.
for it, so, but and it does work on people
Yeah.
you kill, but also I think the nature of vampire souls is very fucking weird, and you are trying to commune with the soul, so, like...
Yeah.
Soul
Ooh,
of the
that's a.
damned.
Wait, so. Is the soul of the vampire.
It's such a weird...
Vampires.
Ready.
Vampires
They're already
do not
dead.
have a soul anymore. It might just flat not work.
It's such a weird question. I love how sometimes this game randomly is like, so what are the metaphysics of this ability? So are you talking to the spirit of the dead thing? And the answer is like, probably yeah, which is why it doesn't really care that much, because it's like, sure, I don't fucking care. Unless you're being an asshole about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it says you can do it to animals.
Because I don't...
Noodles is back.
Yeah, Noodles is back. So
Yeah.
Noodles, you were
Yeah,
gonna walk through
go
this
on, yes.
car like you didn't give a fuck.
Yes. People, I don't care, but I am going back to steal that when we get off.
See, Noodles, I put things in this game for you to steal. I know what's going on here. Alright.
You know what's up. Alright.
We walk through
Wait,
here.
what are you stealing?
What isn't he stealing?
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna exit the passenger car, and you're gonna enter the bar car.
The bar car!
There's a bartender, and there's a little bar, and there's alcohol behind the bar. The bartender looks real tired, and he's like leaning against the counter. And as you walk in, if you like turn to him or pay any attention, he'll ask you if isn't it a little bit early, but you might not do that, so I should probably not get ahead of myself, huh?
I'm broke.
You're broke. Yeah, that's true. That's so real. Anyway, there's abundant alcohol here. You know,
Yeah.
just to let you know.
In case things happen.
Yeah.
Keep note of it. Alright. Great. And is he looking normal EP or
Yeah,
Tom
he looks
Don
like
EP?
like
Okay.
he is woken up for his job and has to go and sit at a bar
Like-
all day. Stand at a
Like
bar
it's
even.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd
Feeling a bit
rather
ippy
be
once, but
sleeping. However, here he
Yeah.
is.
Here he is.
Okay.
Well, my kind is stacked thus far, leaving him alone to his own devices.
And then you're going to enter a cafe car, where some tired-looking cooks appear to be preparing the food for, soon. There's a bathroom here, just in case that becomes relevant ever. Who knows? This is Werewolf.
You never know.
Why is everybody tired?
It's 5 a.m. in the
Do you
morning.
get tired?
I'm asking that
Yeah.
out loud.
Oh, okay, that's an in-character question.
What's your sleep schedule, little one?
I usually just sleep just whenever.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. That makes a lot of sense.
I don't get why everybody's so tired. Just go to sleep.
When did you last sleep?
In the car.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, good for you. You'll be in tip-top shape for whatever the hell happens. Now
I'll
let's
probably take another nap.
go naps yet.
Okay.
Alrighty. And through this car we shall go.
Yep. This is the next car is a tight hallway with closed doors, and nobody appears to be wandering the hallways. The doors do not have any way to peer beyond them to glance at the contents within.
Okay. Interesting. As much as I'd love to try and break through every door, I'm a man on a mission. and
This
I'm
might
into
be
the door.
considered rude in train culture. There is a attendant standing by here, just kind of hanging out, who nods at you as you pass.
Yeah. And keep on going. I belong here.
I'm just gonna grab literally the first token because there are occasional attendants or whatever who move food around, and I'll check if I guess not if seatbelts are on. But,
Klingon attendant?
That is a creature. What is that?
it's the first result from the townsfolk image pack. And then you're gonna
That's a townsfolk.
Then you're gonna walk into this adjoining area, and you're gonna see a little raven.
Yo.
Yo. I mean,
Squawk.
Or I'd probably
So,
go like, hi.
That's
So,
the bird lady.
Thank you. So, what's the actual sitch here?
Have you considered turning into human form so that you can have a conversation?
Yeah, I was about to do that.
The raven stares at you for a couple of seconds. It looks down dejectedly, and then it starts trying to shapeshift into a human.
Give me one
It's
moment.
okay. We got time. We got time.
While I find the okay. I'm so sorry.
Strange part of the transformation.
Okay, that didn't work. I'll try that one more time. There we go.
There you go. Alright, straight to human.
I look like I'm
Okay.
about to shit myself for a second, and then I shapeshift.
Yeah.
Okay, so, did they just walk through the sleeper fucking car, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you weren't really supposed to walk through the sleeper car, but what's done is done.
That's news to me.
I mean, we did say that last session, but I forgot somewhere in the middle. That was like a long discussion last session.
He's a rebel.
Yeah, I kind of tuned out on a bit of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're just waiting now, until a little bit closer to morning. There's a bag in there that I really want to get
That's right.
later, says Arthur.
Sorry. Arthur is hiding like towards the front on top of the luggage thing because it is pretty damn close to daytime. Summer comes up soon. Well, the sun rises soon. And it's like 5. So we've got like half an hour, maybe an hour.
Yeah, we do need to find where the vampire is still exactly, but yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, it is pretty close to the sunlight. I think would probably be fine.
It might be better to do this when it's already.
Eh.
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean,
then
maybe for you, but I mean, you know, the Garu aren't bitches.
It smells like
Thank you,
bitch in
sweetie.
here.
I'm gonna kind of like smile, like. Right. Okay.
Do you know any general area where it is, or just it's somewhere in the luggage, and that's the deal?
The vampire, you mean?
Yeah. Well,
In the sleeper car,
vampire or the luggage? Okay. Well,
we presume.
They're not in the hallway.
Thank you, Kellen.
very good.
No problem.
All right. Yeah. Well, then waiting right here is a fantastic thing. Yeah. Although I would imagine it's probably already in its hidey hole.
Right.
The sun begins to creep up on the horizon. First rays
Yeah,
of
they'd be
morning
pretty
strike the
fucked about
train.
now.
Now's as good a time as any, I guess.
Excellent. Is the
I
door
will.
locked?
Didn't you unlock the
That door would
door?
be.
No,
No,
we
we
went on
went
the
back
other
out.
side.
Oh,
Down here.
yes. The door to the luggage car is locked.
Just wait here. I am going to. Actually, wait, no. Tell me your plan. And I'm going to shapeshift back into a bird. And, like,
Well.
Point at him with my wing, like, go.
Well, let's see. We go in there. I mean, it seems like it's pretty dark in there. You know, maybe we give him a little wake up and questioning, and then gank the fuck out of him.
Okay.
Simple as.
I'm going to fly away now toward Arthur. Is he on top of the train?
That's where I said I was.
Okay.
I'm over here.
I'm gonna park myself right here. I'm gonna say exactly what Shepard just said in his voice.
I'm gonna hold my finger up for a moment. I can't hear you. We are on top of a train car in the wind. And then pop down.
What?
I'm gonna say exactly what he told me
Right.
and point my wing over.
Wait, why are we even questioning him? We know he's a vampire. Just kill him.
Hey, wait, Shal, you would have something to say about that, I think.
I do.
Yeah, of course. Oh my god, hi Andy. What's your character? What's the Corax's
Hi.
whole deal, Shal?
Oh, yeah, information gathering. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to stop these fuckers.
Well,
I mean, I was pretty on the meat lockering.
yeah, you already have one person on side. Plus, you know, they need your
Alright,
guidance
I guess
anyway.
I'm just a fucking Okay, I'm gonna like give him like a one moment.
If like it, that's just a. This isn't like an aggressive thing from Arthur. It's just a like, why do we want to know? What do we want to know from him? I thought we were going somewhere else. He's not going anywhere near where we're going. Like, why would we want information?
Alright, I'm gonna fly back over. Relay
I
that.
was asking you. Oh, not them. Oh well.
Well,
Corax,
bird me right
not
now.
even once.
you get that exactly
We're
in
playing a game of
Arthur's
telephone.
voice.
What, you don't want to know where more worm taint is to slay?
I'm gonna fly back.
Wings are getting real tired at this point.
Saran,
I'm a nod.
Saran, are they just standing on the other interstitial in the train cars?
I'm a nod.
Okay, I'm going to climb back up
I'm
over.
gonna follow.
and down.
Ah, good. We don't have to play telephone anymore.
Thank you for having the dumbest conversation I have ever heard.
If we want to know where more worm taint is in Boston, we can relay that to the packs there, but we aren't heading to Boston. It would be circumstantial at best. And along with that, I was under the impression that vampires are solitary creatures. But if we want to talk, then, if we want to get information, I don't see why not. It's just that there's not a lot of good spots on the train here to question vigorously without attracting a lot of attention.
I'm a nod.
Indeed. Well, I mean, considering we've already all met, I mean, if, we gotta, go a little hog wild and, break open the side and just leave the train, then, that's always a possibility.
Thou shalt not break the veil.
Bear attack happens all the time.
It was just a bear attack. There's just a strange, depressurization. Shit happens.
I didn't know
Happens all the
Boeing
time.
made
You can blow up in the
trains.
side of
That's
the train.
crazy.
But there needs to be a fireball. No bear attacks. It was a gas leak.
What are you talking about now?
There's a bomb in the luggage. Bam. We're good.
Easy.
There's a bomb in the
Exactly.
luggage. That's why the sleeper car blew up.
Well, the luggage car. But yes.
Yeah. But if we want to get information, that's fine. I figured we'd just, finish our hunt and then proceed on to our destination.
Yeah, it's let's just say personal hobby of mine. So
I see no reason to deny someone the pleasure they get from the hunt. If that is what you seek, then let's commence.
all right.
Why don't you
Hey.
find a good spot to question our prey, and we can go about finding the prey.
I have a rules question.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It's in our favor. It's okay. I have enemy ways.
Uh-huh. What does that do?
Okay, so the explanation is exactly the Corax gains an acute and accurate danger sense. and I don't know if this will work exactly, but I'm asking anyway.
Okay.
Player rolls a perception plus primal urge, difficulty 7. Success grants knowledge of the number and nature of hostile entities within wisdom times 20. With more successes granting clearer information. Did that work?
So
In this case?
I would say he has no intention to do any of you any harm.
Yeah.
So
that's
it
what I
would not
thought,
work.
motherfuckers. Alright, well, I tried, guys.
That's fine.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Sorry.
How
Alright.
dare you?
No,
They do dare.
but just as a thing for the future, when I say, like, why do you want to question him? Let's just kill him and move on. It's not a, no, we should kill him and move on. It's a, raise your point. Why do you want to question him?
Yeah.
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 This is both in character and also me as Phillips saying, "Hey, look, I've got a touch of the tism here. I might not
Yeah.
always get my message across quite right."
Yeah.
Especially through bird speak.
Especially
that's not
through
anything.
bird speak. Well, on the one hand, this is the perfect game of telephone because it's
is.
actually said clearly. So we've got the leg up here. Already, Gaia's servants have surpassed the Weaver. But
Shut up, phone. Nobody loves you.
yeah, we will need to find, if you want to question this vampire with any kind of speed, then we'll need somewhere quiet and secluded on a train. Now, there's not too many people here, but we'll probably be making more stops and picking up more people as the day goes on. And especially this area that we're standing on right now might not have traffic, which we should probably get moving soonish. There will be traffic eventually.
Yeah.
And this
well,
is some
luckily-
place where passengers aren't supposed to be standing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, if worst comes to worst, we grab the luggage with him in it, and we just jump off the train and find a place that we can question.
Yo,
oh,
I'm
I
back.
don't want to walk all the way to the location. Oh well.
Only to the nearest town, and then call up the boys and get the RV here.
Right.
So really, it'd just be a lot of standing around.
Right. Either way, I don't really want to leap off a train tonight.
Neither do I.
It's not on my list of goals.
Hey, it's officially morning.
the
The
bottom of
sun's
the
out,
list.
so it's no longer night.
Indeed.
But we should start trying to find this werewolf. If it's desirable, if you want to go looking for some place to question him, that's not a bad idea. I can almost certainly convince the guard to go and look at something else for a pretty significant period of time if we want to search the sleeper car.
Well, searching the luggage is the plan here for me.
Mhm.
So,
Well, if you can find a space. But
is
we
there
do need to
anyone
find the
even
vampire.
in the luggage? Can I peer in?
You can peer in. You do not see anyone
Um,
in the luggage car.
Let's just
Shepard, just
break
go
it in.
over. No, just climb on top and walk across. The other side's unlocked.
Oh! Well, you should have said so.
That's how we got in.
Wait, we're going to check the luggage now?
We already checked the luggage. We've already been in there.
Oh, the case wasn't in there?
We found his luggage, but it didn't contain him, or at least nothing big
Oh.
enough to contain him.
Okay. Well, shit.
From my understanding, that's what I got, Isaac. There
Yeah.
wasn't anything in there big enough to contain a vampire. Or at least a
Maybe
full
if you scrunched up really close, but not stretched out. Maybe he could squeeze,
Yeah.
but
I mean, yeah, you
you-
could squeeze.
didn't
still
open
want
it.
to. Did you look through
Well,
his belongings?
You know what? It's now daytime, so if he's gonna be in there, he'll be in there. Yeah, go take a look. I'm gonna go and
Alright.
search the sleeper car.
Sounds
Alright.
good. Let's do it. And I'll climb the car and
I'd like an
crawl
athletics
across.
roll to do so.
Oh,
I will.
gladly.
I will boost him up.
Okay. I'm still just for
Boosties.
the
I
uppies.
refuse boosties.
I'm really convincing. You're getting boosties. You are getting uppies
All right, he makes
because
it. So
if I
I'm
give you
getting
uppies, you get another die.
he got 3 successes.
I
so
think I
yeah,
got
it doesn't matter that much. All
It's
right. So you're now in this. Just gonna skip over to you opening the door. You're in this room. There's a bunch of luggage on both sides, stacked on top of each other. Brought sort of to the fore by the rest of your party looking at it and then pecking at it. Is a large bag that
Excellent.
looks like it might be that's right, you wouldn't know that it has scent on it, would you?
I would.
But you would have seen it on him beforehand, so it looks like his bag because you saw it before. That's fine.
Excellent.
I won't make you roll for it. It's out in the open. It's obvious.
Does it have any sort of locking mechanism, or can I just unzip it?
You can just unzip it.
Excellent. I will unzip it.
Okay.
You're gonna open the bag
So
without
inside,
us two
you
then?
find.
Yes.
Yeah. He's
No,
talking.
no. I'm following.
You're
Fuck
following.
Wait.
Yeah, you're
Very
flying.
curious.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait
Aw.
just a moment while they're in there looking. I'm just gonna wait outside just a moment,
Okay.
peering in to make sure that
A
when they
vampire
open it doesn't immediately
jump out
explode
and
in the
yeah,
vampire
yeah.
and
There's
yeah.
not a like a rank 10 Tremere ward on it that just incinerates specifically Garu.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
so what you'll find inside of the bag is a sword, a gun, and a pile of cash in small bundles.
Oh my god. This is gonna pay for so much of my gas.
Real.
I don't have to steal it.
We're gonna share
can
some of
steal
that money.
this.
I know we are. I look at you. Don't do it.
The hand slowly starts going to it.
Yeah, there's a rifle and
Just one
a
stack.
long sword in there, by the way.
Yeah, what kind of gun is it?
A rifle. It's like a bolt action rifle.
It's like a 308?
Yeah, like a 308.
Or like a 22?
Like a 308.
Okay. Oh, well, ain't this a...
There's a fucking sword in here. Holy fuck.
Flat
Yeah, it's a vampire.
metal
Like, it's one of the most
object.
effective weapons for killing other vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have never guessed other than the bundles, maybe.
Flat metal object, tube, wrapped bundles of fabric. Sword, gun,
Is it
cash.
loaded?
The gun? No.
Shouldn't be.
Okay. It is absolutely worth checking.
Yeah, no, that's totally
Yeah.
fair. In fact, there's
That's
no
fair.
ammo stored with it either.
Interesting. Okay. Is there any sort of like engravings or any
No, these are
Everything's
the most
blue.
practical one could get: a long sword and a rifle.
Okay, excellent. Bought at the trench coat store.
Yeah, of course. Deniable assets for the modern vampire.
Alrighty, and was that all that's in it, or is there
That
any,
is
personal
Everything that's in it. There are no personal belongings.
Okay. It is just the slush fund.
Yeah.
Sick.
Well, he's not gonna have a sword and gun.
Indeed. That it is also a good sign that he may need these sorts of things.
That's true.
Mhm.
Maybe. Well, Alrighty. Yeah. So I will grab Moni, in case we cannot come back here. And then zip it back up as if nothing has happened.
Okay. Is this when I say the stacks are all like $100 in ones? I think I
Oh, God.
am. I think I am.
He's a vampire. He's not necessarily the. He was
stack of
probably
ones
alive
at
when a
some point.
$1 bill actually was a lot.
It's just stacks of like, 100 ones, each of them. So, still a fair amount of money, but like,
A good amount of money. For me.
Yeah.
Izuk
Yo.
Izaka. I'm gonna climb back over, past the sleeper car, so that I don't, I'm not obviously coming from the luggage area.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, drop down, walk through the train. Well, so yeah, that is where I walked to initially. So, yeah, and then I'm gonna go get Andy. Go get what's her name? I've got your name written down over here somewhere.
Erica.
Attica, yes, that's the one. You said it before I scrolled to the right page. Because we're gonna go find this vampire and beat his brakes off, but not kill him,
Hell yeah.
so that he can
Aw.
lead us to his other worm buddy.
Okay, fair. Give me a minute because I think my new VPN is not letting me into Roll20, even though it did before my PC restarted.
Ooh, that's fun.
Nice.
That sounds like computers.
Yep,
All
that
right.
does.
I'm having a great time. There's a countdown for some reason. I've never seen that before.
Oh
so
yeah,
just
that just
turning off
happens
the
on
VPN.
Roll20. It's fucking annoying.
It
I'm
is.
following.
I've
It just
never
does it
had
sometimes.
this before.
There
It hasn't done
Oh.
it to me for a while, but yeah,
Does it to
it
me
does
all the
that.
time.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Anyways, and then after acquiring Erica and probably Kellum, I'm gonna meander on back up front to the sleeper car.
Mhm.
Slowly. I'm gonna look at the poor sleepy night shift guard there. That is a guard, right?
It is an attendant. It is not a guard. It's like
Attendant.
a dude who rolls around things or like asks people, like basically make sure everyone has their tickets and shit,
That's fair.
So it might
I'm
be
gonna
Indiana
do my
Jones.
best to look.
Medicine. Can you do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to look a little not like I'm not lost, but like I'm looking for someone. I'm gonna oh hey, good to see you. I'm gonna activate persuasion,
Okay.
which I need to roll for. Charisma plus subterfuge.
This gives you bonus die, right?
Maybe. It does not work, so nothing happens. But oh well, I spend the willpower.
Yep, okay. Well, I don't have to worry about
well.
that. But you could, even without it, you can still try and bluff him, so.
Oh yeah. Well, sorry. I do also have the animal magnetism.
Right.
So I'm just trying to go over all the list of things I have because it's the first time I've used them.
Right.
Tick down willpower, just to remember that.
Animal magnetism is like a -2 to roll difficulty?
Yep.
Is that...
And then
do they have to be attracted
for
to you,
any human.
or... Any human. Okay, cool.
Your call
Okay.
on how that works.
I would say most of the time they don't necessarily have to be attracted to you, but in some special cases they might, right? Like if they are not entirely human themselves, I'd say maybe it's like they have to be attracted to you for it to come into play. Does that make sense to you? Does that seem fair?
One of the specifications is that they need to be in the same. So like animal magnetism doesn't work if the other person is a wolf.
Right. Okay.
If they are a human at that point in time, it will work.
Right.
But
Okay.
and
So
it's just a roll reduction.
Right.
And persuasion does a also reduces difficulty by 1 if it had gone off.
Right, and it makes
but
it
I'm
so that
gonna
you're more
ask him-
likely to like you can do bigger asks. Basically, they can be less probable.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm gonna ask him, hey, sorry, my grandmother's going to be getting on the train, either, I think it's the next stop or the stop after that. And there's some really nasty graffiti on the bathroom mirror. I don't have any cleaning supplies. I just, I want her trip to be a good one and to not have to hear her complaining about black people all night. So look, Grandma is old and she's not quite as nice as she used to be. I'm sorry, but could you go clean that, please?
Base difficulty
Sorry
8
to
roll.
be a bother. Okay, so it'll drop by 2 down to 6. What do you want here?
I would want
Would empathy work?
I would say definitely manipulation, and empathy seems fine. I'd say empathy seems fine.
Okay. Yep. And then spending a point of willpower
Okay.
does what for dice pools?
I want to say it gives you success. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Control
spend a
F,
point of willpower
willpower.
just preparatory because
Sorry, I'm gonna look at. It turns out the word willpower shows up a lot in this document.
yeah.
Who knew? Oh fuck. This is not helpful. Control F has failed me. It is over. Sorry, I just want to look at spending willpower. If I could open the table of contents, hello? Here we go. Okay, rules. Nope, that's dice rules.
Automatic successes.
Automatic successes. Okay, yeah, that's
spending
what I thought.
willpower gives an automatic success and negates the effects of a botch. I'm going to spend a point of willpower, so that's 3 total successes.
Okay. He is going to stop for a second and say, I have to stay here, but it should be fine for a second.
I'll pull a $10 out of my wallet and smile.
Oh.
Tip.
That will definitely make it work. He goes, yeah, okay, I'll just do that really quick. I have to get back to standing here. It's very important. And then he'll rush off and like sort of hurry along to go and grab the cleaning supplies.
Yep.
And he'll actually be running through here. Which, hey guys, you guys are still in the luggage car, huh?
Do we see him walking up? Or do you would
Can you
like
give
some
me
sort of-
perception plus awareness? Both of you?
Absolutely.
I'd say difficulty 6, because technically he is like running right at you, but yeah. And as he's walking back, he's sort of like halfway has his head turned back to watch you guys. Okay, yeah, you definitely notice him. Like he's kind of not paying attention in front of him. He's like looking back at you guys and keeping an eye on you guys instead of watching where he's going.
All right. Grab Bird, go out, and climb up.
Okay, give me an athletics roll. Strength
Glad.
or dex, either one.
All is well.
Okay. Yeah, you do it. He is going to wander off through here. You guys can take the actions that you want to take over in the sleeper car. You have probably a couple of minute window, perhaps, to find the guy that you're looking for.
Yep. Like, Arthur goes immediately from the bashful, young adult asking for help to, all right, you this side, you this side, let's go.
All right, are you just gonna like
Copy,
throw
chop.
open doors and look inside?
Just peek through the curtains real quick.
Okay. So these two rooms, the curtains are not like thick, generally speaking. These two rooms are empty. This room has somebody in it when you get to it. What are you gonna do with
Saran.
this?
Oh wait, sorry. My bad.
What are you gonna do with this room?
I
when you
wanted to
see
set up
somebody
an
in it?
alarm system.
Okay.
So if Saram stays here and I come
Mhm.
here, and then you make a signal, I can just jump down and then alert the boys.
Yeah.
All right. Great.
Sorry, so you said these two rooms are empty?
This room, yeah, the first two rooms are empty. This room has somebody inside of it that you can make out.
All right. Note the rooms where we can see someone, because those are probably not the rooms that the guy's in. I'm gonna look in those two side rooms. Sorry. Hey, what do you want, lady? What's up? What is up with the pup? Huh? What?
Dog.
What? Dog. Yes.
Doge.
No,
You're
the
gonna-
dog, I
You're
think,
gonna look
wants
into
cuddles.
these two rooms. Okay. These two
Yeah.
rooms are empty rooms.
Okay.
They're just not in use
Then
right
let's
now. Door's not
then
even
let's
locked.
keep going really quick.
This room has a blackout curtain. This room appears to be empty.
A blackout
Okay.
curtain, you
pretty
say?
sus.
Empty and empty.
So 2 options is what you're telling.
Yep.
I am telling you
I'm
there are
gonna-
2 options.
I'm gonna look into
There's 2
the
wolves
other
inside you.
two. Yeah. Just
Yep.
just as a precaution,
Actually-
I'm gonna check the 2 empty rooms, and I'll
They
ask
are
Kelvin to
empty.
check the third one. They're just to see if, like, the guy hid under the couches, obviously, or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
funky.
I get you.
Maybe
No,
you're being a silly dog.
they are actually empty.
Yep. Then Kellum, you and Erica pile up outside that room. I'm gonna very carefully look into the room with someone in it to see if it's the dude, and if not, we bum rush into that room.
Okay.
Got it.
If it's not the person, knock them out.
Yeah, okay. So it's not the person. It's a guy. There's like a little Is there I don't think there's a desk in these rooms actually.
Yeah.
He has like a
I'm gonna do a
typewriter on a
stealth roll.
bed, it looks like, and he's like click-clacking away at it.
I'm gonna do a stealth roll to not, alert him, I guess.
Yeah, to peek like through the door.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he's definitely not the guy.
Okay.
Definitely not the guy. He's just some 30-something like writer guy.
Okay. Oh, I understand now, lady. You saw a chippermunk. That's why you're so excited. You
They
saw
want
a
to chase
chipmunk.
something. They
Yes,
gotta
I
hunt
know.
something.
She wants to murder and kill. Yes.
Hunt something. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, dear little girl. Trying to keep us safe from the deadly and vile chippermunks.
gotta get him.
Yeah.
So you want to knock this
Alrighty.
guy out?
If not the guy with the typewriter, but
Oh, okay.
whoever's in that blackout curtain room, if we're gonna go in there really quick, well, not obviously shouting, but if it's not the person we're looking for, we knock him out. If it is
Okay.
the person we're looking for, we knock him out anyways and stake them.
Yeah. So would you like to try the door handle?
Sure. Very carefully.
It's locked.
Just see if it's locked.
Mein Gott.
Crazy.
Can I just unlock it for him with my just control it?
Yes, you could do that.
It seems you're having a problem with that.
Whoop.
Would you like
Yeah,
any
yeah.
help with that?
We can just do that. Lock counts as a mechanical device.
It is a mechanical
Does.
device, so it's even a simple mechanical device.
That's crazy. I got something just for that. That actually. that would
Control
be
a simple device is
difficulty-
actually a useful ability. It turns out.
I
Turns
think-
out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have a question. So, Control Simple Machine states that it's a difficulty 7, but I also have the Mechanical Aptitude merit,
Ooh.
which decreases my mechanical device operation by 2 for all
Oh,
difficulties.
Would that apply?
Oh.
I'll leave that up to.
Yeah, would they- Go on top of each other or no?
I'll leave that up to the other party members because I want to get water and I'm willing to hear it out either way. So you guys
I think
decide.
that sounds
it would.
sexy and seems like it works, but
Yeah. Like it. I think it tracks.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got a difficulty 5 on this. We did it. We winning.
You got 1 success, which is enough. Remember to put the F1 at the end of rolls, because technically
You're
1 subtraction
correct.
successes, which is really annoying, but yeah.
All right, 1 success is enough. I have bacon now. It's good. The door just sort of pops open on its own.
All right. We rush in and try and. Hopefully it's asleep. If it's not, knock him out. So
Good
we do
news
that.
on that front. He's totally asleep.
Charge into the
He has a
door.
little blanket on him. He's in his full suit. He's just lying down, looks like a corpse, completely motionless, on the bed, blackout curtain over the window.
nice.
Honk shoe, me.
For real, me.
Nice.
Skull emoji.
Oh, emoji.
Yeah. Do you want to just stake him? Because he's not going anywhere.
At this point,
I'll hand the stake to Erica, because
the attendant
I didn't think we'd get this far, if I'm being honest.
walks back out
Oh, it,
of this door and is rather slow, like not the most quickly, making its way towards you guys.
alright, I'm gonna flap my wings and kind of like
Oop, there we
Call.
go. And
we'll just.
drop down and crouch. Go so I'm not in the window, and go in and be like, "Hey, they're coming back."
Okay, let's
I'll
all
give a
file into
thumbs
his
up
room.
and then just close the door behind us so that we're in the room with the guy. Because I don't think the attendant's gonna expect us to be standing there and waiting for him.
Real.
Yes. All right, into the clown car.
I'm not there, so
Are you outside of the room, Phil, where your token is, or are you inside the room?
Oh no, so yeah, okay.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, he'll eventually proceed to the bathroom.
I'll be above.
Yeah. You are now in the room with the guy. He is unconscious.
I would like to rifle through his belongings.
Okay. The suitcase has a spare suit. That's it.
Nice.
He has a pocket watch,
Minimalist.
a mechanical pocket watch on his person. The suitcase was open when
Hey,
you
I
got
have a
in
question. Oh wait, no, actually, never mind.
there. It is shiny.
I can't see it. There's a blackout curtain.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
being
Very
stolen.
true. Very true.
Do I hear them rifling around inside?
No.
Is it a brand
Oh.
name?
No.
I was hoping.
Oh.
That's why I
Erica,
say
can you
it's
stake the dude?
handcrafted. If you want to
Pretty
stake
sure he's
him,
already staked.
give
no?
me a. No,
I'm just
no,
gonna
he's
hand
not
the stake to Erica.
Give me
Oh, okay.
a brawl
me.
plus dexterity, just to make sure you find the heart and you don't go like got him and then it's like a lung or something.
Brawl and dexterity. Got it.
Oh.
Wait, how do I do this?
Melee
Oh,
would
I
also
didn't
be
actually-
acceptable
Uh,
if you wanted to use melee instead, but you know. I imagine you have more brawl.
No comment. How do I do it again?
Slash
over.
R. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over.
And then what difficulty?
I'm gonna say difficulty 7.
6.
Hmm.
7.
Because
And then
hitting
F1.
F1, yeah.
Usually it's a lot harder.
Yeah. Alright. And also I'm
I
not making
stake
you
the fuck out of him.
you stake the
Damn,
fuck
yeah,
out of
you
it.
do.
Jesus Christ.
Moreover, like, I'm not gonna make you roll for damage because you're a fuck-mothering werewolf, and you're big and strong, and, also, I'm thinking maybe we aren't doing rolling for damage, because rolling for damage is annoying.
You're cutting out, by the way.
I am? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Okay. I don't know why that is. Let me
Getting
try
too excited
something.
and hitting.
Well, it might be good not to leave any evidence of him behind. Any
Yeah, so-
vids.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You-
alright. While they're in the, trying to clean things up, I'm going to go and grab the bag and all that as fast as I can. So if you want a more difficult athletics this time.
No,
Move the stuff. Leave his bag
Oh.
there. Move the stuff from his bag to our bags.
Yeah.
Yes, and then we'll store him in the bag, right?
Yeah.
Yes, excellent.
He
Alrighty,
will
yes, so I
go
will
in the
move
bag.
fast.
It might not have been his plan to get in the bag,
And-
but it will be our plan.
The bag.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say difficulty 7. Ooh, for the athletics roll to do it
Ooh.
quickly, Noodles.
Alright. I do it.
Alright. And you can grab the bag.
Yay. Run my way back. And it's time to stuff him in.
Alrighty. Probably best that we stuff him in the bag in here.
Yeah.
No witnesses.
Let's take a quick look around to see if he had any like notebooks or journals or anything out. But other
Wait,
than
hold
that-
on. Quick question. Did you run out and go back in?
Yeah, Noodles did for his bag.
Yeah. I
Okay,
had to
I'm
go
gonna
over.
get on your shoulder when you go back.
Yo.
In FOMO.
Do you have that? Is that watch still out?
I believe Noodles said he was stealing it, so kind of up to him.
It wasn't brand name.
I don't care. I can look at it.
Yes.
All right.
I'm here for the profit, not for the,
I would like to spend a point of Gnosis.
On?
The player spends a point of Gnosis bestowing instinctive knowledge on a specific object the Korax can perceive is of value.
Oh, yes, it is of value.
Nice. Whether
is
that
of
be financial or
considerable.
something else.
Considerable value.
Oh. I have a question. Do you gain Gnosis back?
Yes, you
There are ways
can
to regain
gain.
Gnosis.
Yes. Some of them, I'm not sure if they work out so well for you because for werewolves, they like hunt things, hunt spirits, and eat them to gain Gnosis.
Oh, don't
back.
worry. You got the crash van.
Oh, it doesn't like re come back after you sleep or anything?
No.
No.
And Isaac, that should actually work for a raven, anyways.
Yeah, well, no. They have to eat the spirit, okay, after you guys hunt
Yeah.
it down, okay?
Yeah, no, that's a
Yeah.
thing that happens in nature.
It does.
Like-
that does actually make sense.
Okay.
Crows
I'm
and
gonna try
ravens
and
will follow
find-
along.
Follow
Uh,
along.
wolf-
They will help wolves.
They do
actual,
have a.
individuals.
It's just
Like, that
like
is a-
my Werewolf the Apocalypse campaign, for real, for real.
Yeah. Like, unironically,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least IRL, like, they are scavengers. They
They
will
are. Yeah, that is what they
eat
do.
the
It's
second
true.
picking. So Korax can, in fact, join in the
They
hunt.
can do the hunting thing. Mostly spotting, of course.
Yeah.
We take those.
We take those. Okay.
It's a ritual. It's participation.
It's a participation trophy. Okay. You have the guy staked, you have the bag, you have the watch. Tick, tick, ticking away.
What's that mysterious ticking noise?
It's a pipe bomb.
Yay!
That's why the luggage car blew up.
Ooh,
it
I got
wasn't
something in the
just a
mail.
joke.
Pipe bomb. Yeah.
Alright. So, you bag him. Are you now going to try and leave this incredibly cramped now compartment?
I'm going to poke and look around outside.
Can you give me a stealth roll to covertly pop your head around the corner?
Sure, I can.
Okay. Yeah, the guy who you had distracted is now back to his previous position.
Does he
Okay.
still have his cleaning supplies?
He still has some cleaning supplies.
Alright.
Well,
Now he's armed.
I'm
He
actually-
can bleach you in the face.
I'm actually not too worried. You see, there's this thing right next to us called a window.
Yes.
There is a window.
You see, we just now need to open the window and
Go
leave.
through it.
Hey.
You can meditate to regain us.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. I mean, it's the crash fan is just an improved version of that.
Mm-hmm.
With more
All right, sorry,
weed.
continue.
The weed.
Shao, I have a question for you, actually.
What's up?
Train windows, do they open?
The
They
merge.
should.
And
If
Every
these can
train-
be locked, then I believe there should be a emergency pop out.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
Older and certain regional trains may still have windows that can be fully opened. Newer trains have windows that can only open partially or are frequently
Mhm.
locked because people were stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are
Um,
stupid and jump out.
in Britain, it's just like a little top flap on the really
Yeah.
old ones, and then all the new ones that are completely sealed with aircon.
Yeah.
Do you think
Oh,
just
like-
I'm just gonna suggest something. Do you think there might be any reflective surfaces in this room?
A window.
yeah,
Mm,
there are.
yeah. Okay.
Or perhaps the back panel of the
There's gonna be
window
some
out into the hallway that has a...
There's gonna be some shiny
curtain
metal in
across
there,
it.
it seems likely to me, you know?
Yeah.
I think you have a solution for exiting the room unnoticed without the window if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, don't forget that I have slipped sideways, just so you're aware.
Oh, does that happen when you're stressed out?
Yes, it is.
Oh, cool. That will definitely come into play soon.
Oh boy.
Whose cat was
No.
that?
Mine.
Aww.
So I was honestly just thinking that, Saren, if
yeah.
you're willing, you could just pop out through the window, open a door so the guy is distracted for a few moments, or we can just wait a little bit until he,
Does something.
moves somewhere else.
Damn.
Yeah, or has to go to the bathroom, and then we leave.
How much longer is our trip?
Oh, several hours longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we should definitely not be in the room because I think someone has some plan of moving this guy at some point.
Yeah, we should likely get off before. Well, the train's going to keep going for a ways past where we're going. It's going to head all the way to. So no, he gets off at Boston. So yeah, probably like in the next hour or two, it'll stop. Nearish Boston, and then switcheroo, and probably his ghoul, though we don't know that, would come and get him. But
Phil, can you roll an intelligence roll?
yeah, I can. I'm not great at it, but I can.
I think my stream's going to shit too. Okay, no, it looks better now.
I
All right,
know.
just like straight intelligence to recall something.
Nice.
Nice. Okay,
Nice.
so when you tried to persuade him to go and do something, he was very insistent that he had to stay in this position. It is possible that his thought processes were tampered with.
Oh.
And
makes
he
sense.
also, instead of looking at where he was going, was just watching you guys as he walked over to do the thing that he was supposed to do, right?
Yep.
This is not, in fact,
That makes
normal
sense.
behavior.
Right.
Most people, generally speaking, do not behave like this.
Then we should meat locker this guy. Although, I mean, he might just be dominated.
I think his mind
You
has
don't
been
know that.
meddled with.
Well, yeah. Well, ghoul.
He didn't get
dominated.
onto the train with this guy,
Yeah, true.
so I'm also hesitant to bring along too many meat lockered people because that's a lot of. We don't have
A lot of meat
facility.
lockers.
Yeah, we still need to get a meat locker. You're right.
Yeah, we're currently down a meat locker, but we have one thing to go into the meat locker already. Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yes.
Option 3. You see, just because we don't want this guy necessarily see us, doesn't mean that accidents can't happen on a train or problems can't happen. You see, there's this nice window right next to us
Yes.
that is big and breakable, and this train is loud.
Train is loud. You could break the window.
Especially if say the window was bent a little bit or widened somewhat, so we could just leave.
Yeah, leaving was cool.
I say we just do that.
Wait, so are we jumping off the train now?
No, we just climb onto the roof.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and then continue about our
Go.
normal business.
All right.
Mhm.
Going back to our normal carriage. Real
I'd
quick,
say...
do I need to roll for motion sickness again?
Ooh, have you had anything to eat yet?
Climbing out the window, absolutely.
Oh yeah, actually, that's such a real point. Yeah, when you climb out the window, I'll say that'll be when you roll. Okay.
Oh no.
And I have to
Or-
roll for motion sick.
Yes, you will have to roll when you climb out that window.
Could also just knock.
And I
the
don't
guy
just,
out,
like-
too.
Leave through the door.
No.
You could just walk out into the hallway if you wanted. I mean, that is an option. You don't have to avoid the person standing outside staring at the doorway.
Yeah.
Is that like a train attendant person?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
what- I mean,
is the real kicker there.
what mighty powers does he have?
The witness chain.
Yeah, that's the issue.
That is the-
Or we could all just leave via the umbral.
That'd be nice. I'd be
Which,
down.
as a tutorial session, that's not a bad idea.
Well, can we
Yeah.
even bring the suitcase to the umbral with us?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I have no idea.
I think the answer is no, but you know what? That is something.
Umbra. Turns out that is a word that comes up a lot. Yet again, we
Control
are.
F sideways.
That's true. Stepping sideways. Yet again, we have a metaphysics question cropping up in the game.
Love it. Jesus.
Oh, reverb. Nice.
Hey, the gauntlet chart for areas is, at least on the 20th version, on page 311 in the PDF and 309 in the book.
Yes, page 311 appears to have many mentions of the word sideways for unknowable reasons.
309 is where the
That's the gauntlet chart with the difficulty rating.
Yes, it's in the midst of a bunch of lore.
To step sideways, a werewolf needs to meditate on a highly reflective surface, such as a clear pool of water or a mirror. When a character attempts this, roll the character's Gnosis. The difficulty is the strength of the local gauntlet. The gauntlet is strongest near certain types of environments. Every place on Earth has a gauntlet rating between 2 and 9.
Let's see. I know you can bring people with you when you step sideways.
I also know this.
I know that it doesn't mention that they are unarmed or are naked when that happens. I am going to assume that the reason why you have to bind things to you, is that
it doesn't come with you.
you're shape-shifting, right? It's not related to anything to do with the Umbra. I think you can take things with you into the Umbra and back and forth, technically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know that you have to be a very particular rank in order to bring the spirit
definitely.
car with you in it.
Yeah,
so,
I mean that's true.
But yeah, so.
But that is perhaps not
carrying
the
your
best
own
written ability.
Yeah. One among them to lead them into the Umbra. Oh, hey, that's actually great. I can do that unless someone is better at it. I do not know.
Okay, you do need a gift to bring non-wolves with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
and I don't think we have that.
You don't have
No.
that. Okay, yeah, so you can't bring...
I certainly don't.
So the problem is not that you couldn't bring the bag with you. The problem is that you couldn't bring him with you.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just ditch him, I guess, here.
No.
I think so. And in a sad note here, I do say that if we really are in a tough spot, we can always just zip him out of the bag and throw him out the window.
You could do that.
Yes.
That would
Until some
I can
hobo
train just.
tries to loot it, and then
Oh,
the
I-
guy
no, I just-
evaporates.
No, I just mean like unzip the bag itself, throw him out, take the bag with us.
Oh,
Bags
We
of
can't bring
bag
him.
noodles.
We can bring the bag.
well, the bag is just the vessel of carrying. Fuck the bag.
Oh yeah,
Free
we've
bag
already got all the stuff
noodles,
out,
come
so yeah,
on.
who cares? Yeah, we can just toss the dude out.
I
Like,
want the dude.
Why?
We already stuffed him in.
Hey,
am
I'm
carrying him
gonna
out
say,
the
if
window.
you wanna, if you can try and force open the window, it's gonna be a
I
probably
mean,
like
if
strength
everyone
plus
else wants
athletics roll or
to,
whatever.
no, I'm good going out the window.
yeah.
Let's
I
go out
mean,
the window.
if the ones more worried about that want to, like step sideways to avoid the whole moving object thing, that is their own prerogative.
Which skills do we need to?
Gnosis.
Yep, just Gnosis.
Gnosis.
Hope you're good at it.
1 second. But
If
where's my
thing
tables?
If you fuck it up, there's problems that happen. By the way.
Yeah.
What problems are those?
You can
You
get
get stuck
stuck.
for an hour.
Is 2 gnosis enough?
Yeah.
Technically. But yeah,
Kinda.
getting caught. Well, the getting caught part is the thing you
The
actually
danger,
have to worry
yeah.
about. Which with 2 gnosis is a real possibility.
Doable.
I will not step
Doable.
sideways then. I will,
You will brave the scary the scary vehicle moving fast that makes you feel icky.
Well, I mean,
Part of me is thinking I'd wait for all of you to, like, leave through the window or step sideways or whatever, and then I just leave through the door, and if I have to convince the attendant that I was trying to find the bathroom and got lost, then I will do so. And because I feel very sick, I'm pretty sure she'll understand.
okay. You said that. Hold on, 1 second. You said that somebody can lead somebody through, right?
Yeah.
Yes. No, that's a
Okay,
good
I
point.
can lead Erica through the gauntlet. I've got 7 Gnosis.
I am
Yeah.
very
What?
close. I had to spend a lot of points to have any Gnosis score.
Raven
I have
ravens are
6. I'm the
built
fucking
different.
Beurge.
I only had to spend 2 points as
Motherfucker.
well to get it to 8. But I used 1 to glean item.
No, it's your Gnosis rating, not your permanent Gnosis. So it's your permanent Gnosis, not your current Gnosis that you use.
Oh.
So you would use 8 here.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
You spend Gnosis and you can regain it up to your maximum, but you use your
Got
maximum
it.
for most rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
We're
Well, I have
learning.
8 Gnosis.
Yep. I think that's a good
Actually,
idea.
I have a question. Binding items, does that use permanent Gnosis or no?
No. It
Okay, got it.
so it goes off
It-
your permanent Gnosis as the amount of items you can bind,
but it
does
doesn't
not
like use it.
Gnosis. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
It just the Gnosis measures how many things you can have bonded to you.
Okay, got it. All right, that's all I had a question about. All right, yeah, so I can. And we can go through the Umbra.
And you can just emerge from a bathroom.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the bathroom was just cleaned. It's nice and squeaky, shiny.
Yeah.
Very
Perfect.
reflective.
It's just the getting out of here. I mean, you got the window, I guess.
Alright, so people
Window
wanna-
gang?
Window gang. Roll
Window
me
gang.
a strength athletics to window max, okay? Wrench that window open.
Is this a group athletics?
Sure.
Wait,
By
were
your
we using the window to step sideways?
No,
I think
there's
we're
There's
Setting up.
multiples. You're fine.
there's
We're
some
fine.
kind of reflective surface.
There's another
Actually,
mirror.
to
Okay,
be
that's
honest, the window shards, if they're broken and on the ground, would be better for stepping sideways than the window as it currently
Yeah.
Okay.
is. So,
Fine.
man, you really need reflective spray paint in this game. That would be optimizing, okay?
That can be done.
All right.
Who is leading this? Because I have 2 strength.
I have more strength. I would lead.
Excellent.
So just
And
get,
then
like,
it's
+2
for every
dice,
additional
I'd say.
person, it's +1, right?
Yeah, +2 dice because unless Andy is, I was assuming that Shal and Andy were going to, or rather Erica and Siren were going to meditate on the stepping sideways thing that they had to do, and that would take up their actions.
Yes.
But there's, it's just so you could all
That's
lead the
probably-
same.
Yep.
I think I'd do it because it sounds like it's fun.
You're gonna do the stepping
Nice.
sideways
Alright.
thing, okay?
Whee!
Okay.
Wait, stepping sideways, you're breaking the window.
Stepping sideways.
Okay, so us three are stepping sideways. You know, gang.
All right, so actually, to do this shenanigans, I'm gonna first shift over to Glabro because I don't want to do this bullshit in Hominid. That would suck, and also like the bleeding from the window would hurt, and ow.
Why bother? Why? You don't have to. Why worry about that? Just live like an
Exactly. Like I just go to.
What page did you say the gauntlet was on?
Okay.
311.
Yeah, 311.
Phil also posted a gauntlet chart, which I have saved to my hard drive, so I will be posting that on Roll20 probably after the session.
Alright, thank you.
Many. That's my
Many.
response there.
Wow.
Effortlessly, you rend the window open and force it to be of adequate size for your mighty physique. I'm also just not going to bother asking you to jump up on the roof with that roll. You can do it. You got this. No problem.
We werewolf hours over here.
Real werewolf
We're straight
hours.
underworlding. Just defying physics. We leap and then alter our momentum midair.
Yep, no problem. Effortless.
Werewolves can double jump.
When I said effortless, I meant effortless, okay?
Yep.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. Luggage extracted.
Luggage extracted. Okay. And then sideways stepping gang shall make me your Gnosis roll. This is going to be, I believe, difficulty 6 sounds fair to me. Because technically you are in the rural countryside.
How does doing it group-wise work? Do
It
we
just
add our
works.
Gnosis too?
Nope.
Oh, it just works?
It just works.
Instantly, since it's 3+.
Yep, you guys instantly evaporate into a piece of reflective shiny surface, go sideways, and step out into the train still. Instead of the train as you know it, it's very similar, but kind of different. It has a, like, more of a old school feel, by which I mean 19th century. There's a lot of like brass and wood, and it's kind of a little bit hazy, but it goes chug chug and it goes choo choo. Okay, that's what it does.
Question. So I know that there's like different parts of the umbrella.
Yeah. This is
When
the
we step
penumbra.
sideways, penumbra. Okay.
Penumbra.
Thank you. I'm just
Uh,
looking about information about it.
And then it's pretty effortlessly to walk past the chained shades that watch over the passengers in the crew area, in the sitting area. You can just walk through here. Nobody gives you any trouble. Yeah.
And then we can just go into the bathroom and
You can just go to the
hop back
bathroom,
out, right?
and you can
On top
step
of those
sideways the other way, making another roll. Smiles.
Yeah, it's gonna
Smiles.
be much easier with the whole mirror.
Andy. Come here.
Or in the bathroom.
Come bathroom gang with us.
I'll do it for her. Sounds like she's getting Walker
Okay.
and or
Thank
tea and or using the bathroom herself.
All of the
No, I'm
above.
doing
Same time.
cable management to keep my hands busy. But,
Oh,
All of
okay.
tea.
What am I rolling?
I'm going
You-
nothing.
Don't even worry about it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Difficulty 6 again?
Yep. Even more effortless here. Even more effort. As effortless as it was beforehand, it's even more so now. It's twice
Yeah, top.
instant. Okay.
Alright,
Wow.
we're back.
You're so good at
Uh,
stepping sideways. I bet you could do this all the time.
Crazy.
Spontaneously,
Yeah.
even.
Crazy.
Might not even realize you'd done it.
I didn't realize we did it.
So, it looks like, actually, now that you're here, it looks like, is Breen, Shepard, and Arthur, are they headed back to their cabin?
Yes.
Yeah. Dropping in probably like in between the bartender and the
Shit.
and the car that they popped out of.
All right. That's fine.
There's
Oh,
a plan.
There are.
There's always just dropping out from the back, but
I'm. I'm not. I think I might stay in bird form right now. Like hide in a jacket, if that's okay.
Wait, how do you know that? You haven't left the door. I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was looking at it, but that's not what I was thinking about. I was thinking about switching or shape-shifting beforehand, but then I thought if I accidentally fuck up and go into mid-bird form, it's gonna be an even tighter squeeze in here. And I'm like, no, I think I'll just stay in a jacket for now, actually.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, we can just bring our luggage back with us all the way over to the our
Who
room
cares?
back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go back there.
Callum, I'm hiding in your jacket because I know you have a jacket. So
All right.
a job
Uh,
well done.
Phil, are you going?
where-
You went. Did you go through the passenger cabin? This one. This car.
I was just gonna walk along the top until we got to the caboose where we are.
Okay,
Oh,
where
we
you
entered
are.
from
You
the
just
van.
went over
And
the
then
top.
just-
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say, yeah. Okay, sure. Why not?
And
Okay.
just
So
wait a moment and just stand on the caboose for a bit
okay.
and go inside.
I'll move over.
Stuff
I'll
suitcase
handle what happens on
underneath
your
the table.
front in a second, but we're gonna go with the these guys. So you're all in a bathroom together. Shall you want to switch over to bird form?
I'm in bird form.
Okay, you're in bird form. Okay. Whose
Yeah,
jacket are you
remember I have
getting
the little
into?
wing.
Yeah.
I'm in Kellum's jacket
You're in Kellum's jacket. Okay.
because I know he has a jacket.
He does have a jacket.
I
It
do
is
have a
true.
jacket.
So
Straight jacket.
so are you guys just gonna leave the bathroom now?
Would we? Okay, this is out of character. Would we have heard all these people coming for breakfast?
You can give me a perception plus awareness, audio.
Oh, I forgot I have Jack of all trades.
Where's my perception? No. There.
It's a skill. Perception is it's not a skill. It's not a skill. It's just one of your stats, right?
He's straight line.
Perception is a
Where's
stat,
awareness
and then
at?
there's awareness.
Yeah. You
So
have
alertness.
you have 3 alertness and you have 4 perception.
4
So
perception.
7 dice to listen out for people.
Difficulty.
I'm gonna say 6.
Bonk.
Yeah, you definitely hear that there are people out in this room, chatting or having breakfast, or there's definitely people in that other room.
I don't think I'd care. I think I might just walk straight out.
You might just walk straight out. That's so real. Okay. So would Erica care?
I
Erica?
don't know. Is Erica
You're
gonna
nude?
try and stop me from
A
walking
man and a woman
out?
just in the bathroom together.
Ah, yes. That would be an issue.
Yeah, Erica would care, actually. So, what am I rolling? Just straight perception, or?
Callum can just tell you, oh hey, there's actually
Yeah,
I
think
imagine
I'd-
going
I'd
something
be like,
this,
hey, there's a lot
oh,
of people
hey,
outside.
people, and then you go and just immediately reach for the door handle and get ready to.
I grab him by the scruff of the neck and like yank him back so he can't reach the door handle anymore.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
These cat
Sorry.
noises are so
Cat.
distracting.
Very needy.
I'm trying to clean his eye, and he's not very happy with it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine, bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Callum, and then I'm gonna tell him
Hey!
to shush.
Sorry.
And how are we gonna do this?
What's the
Werewolf.
problem?
You see,
The
when
social
a
media.
man
Say
and a woman
hi.
like each other very much, sometimes people make assumptions.
We can't be seen in here together
That'd be scandalous.
because
He's got a
people
good...
don't go to the bathroom together.
Mm.
And if they do, they're not going to the bathroom for it.
So you're saying people don't go to the bathroom? Or are you saying you don't want to be seen going to the bathroom? Because I've seen people go to the bathroom together all the time.
These were communal bathrooms in an office setting.
Yes.
Okay. A boy and a girl can't go to the bathroom together. The girls can go to a joint bathroom together. The boys can go to a joint bathroom together. But if a boy and a girl go to a bathroom together, they're not having a wee.
Okay.
If you know what I mean. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Does he, though?
No.
Double meaning.
Do you know what? Oh my god, Callum, I didn't think I'd be having this conversation with you. Do you know where baby wolves come from?
Nope. No clue. I don't know where adult wolves come from either.
Oh no.
Adult wolves grow up from baby wolves.
I know.
What does that have to do with
Callum's
going
very
to the
confused about
bathroom?
particular litany rules.
Okay,
I mean, this isn't litany, this is just...
Well, no, I mean,
this is just basic biology. Okay,
There are some litany
so-
bits in there, but
Okay, two werewolves cannot make a baby werewolf together.
Uh-huh.
Because whatever comes out is an abomination to Gaia.
Uh-huh.
So, if you are going to go into a bathroom with a girl, she can't be a werewolf.
You're saying if you go to the bathroom with someone, that's how babies are made?
I thought it was coming a mile away.
Right.
Pee in the same urinal. You'll get pregnant, Kellum.
I'm so glad I
for this.
I'm so glad I shuffled
Hold
all
on,
of those.
actually, don't wolves have a natural instinct?
Hey, Kellum didn't have to think about
Well,
it.
just because they have a natural instinct does not mean they actually understand what's going on.
Fair, that's a good point.
It
I
just
go
means
to the
that, ooh, wow,
bathroom
you're pretty, I
outside
want to
all the
blank.
time.
They
What
don't...
does that mean?
Yeah, Kellum should be super pretty.
What was that, Kellum?
I go to the bathroom outside all the time. What does that mean?
That's fine if it's outside.
Oh no, the implications going forward.
You can go pee wherever you want outside. That's fine. However, in a bathroom where humans see. Oh my god. Sir, do you want to help out any second now?
I'm going to,
He's wearing his coat.
That fucking raven just has the smuggest goddamn look on their fucking face.
I have tweezers for her face. You can't see that. I'm just gonna caw because
The door
I can't-
opens.
Amazing.
At the second you caw, a door opens and a 20-something woman wearing all black just sort of looks in and just closes the door and like turns.
Opens door.
Here's a caw.
Closes door.
Here's the opens door. Here's a caw. Closes door. Turns around. Walks away.
Oh boy. Okay, well, we've been seen now. Callum, you leave with the bird and go
I'm
back.
going to hold absolutely still like I am a doll.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. And then we
Thank you
just,
so much.
Peak role playing right here.
I
Okay.
have permission to go out the door, so I leave.
And Shepard, like, it's taken them a long time.
Yeah. You think something happened in in the Amber with them?
Kelm was probably just hungry.
The
Probably stuck in a cafe car.
The- The large man
Hey,
with the
granola.
hoodie watches you guys walk out of the bathroom and just laughs. Wait, if Andy goes out too. But
No, I'm gonna let them leave. Erica's gonna splash her face with some water and try and calm down, and then we'll go back to where we was at.
No, I
alright,
got
time to
this.
roll that guy's awareness, okay?
I got this.
He knows! He will. Okay. Now,
I
I
got
just wanna-
this. Does he say something to me?
he's gonna wait for Erica to come out, and then he's going to laugh. Now, the real question is, does somebody laughing at you in a
Rage.
publicly embarrassing moment cause you to roll rage?
Oh,
They
Uh-oh.
seemed pretty conservative about the whole being seen together thing.
Now, Andy, would that make your character angry? Actually, it might just give you a rage. That might just give you a point of rage, to be fair. I don't remember exactly how it works.
No. That will regenerate a point of rage. It is the GM's call if something would prompt a rage check.
I would
Well,
say...
your rage can go above the max, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say, Andy, you gain a point of rage. A temporary rage, not permanent rage.
Where do I put temporary rage?
If you're looking at
write
the
it
rage
down.
track on the bottom, it depends on however you want to do temporary and permanent, because there should be two
Oh,
lines
okay.
for it.
I'll
You
do
just-
the bottom one then.
Oh.
Yep. So, I like to do it as the bottom is the temporary, top is the permanent.
Now, Andy,
you
if I ever
can-
have you make a rage check, you're going to be rolling, I think... Do you have 11 points of
Yes.
rage right now?
What?
Something
No,
like that?
I already
No?
had 5, And then
Okay.
I've got one temporary,
So
so
6,
I'm just
okay.
gonna go off of the bottom one.
Sorry, I didn't remember.
And
I
now
didn't
it's 6.
remember how many points of rage. Fucking.
Definitely would have
Erica
came up
has.
interacting
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
any human before.
Yeah,
I-
by the by, like if as a side note, if your rage is higher than your willpower,
Andy, what's your
problems occur.
willpower?
It is 5.
Oh, cool. So as you approach, he just stops laughing and starts looking concerned.
As he should.
Alright, so now you guys are going to be able to progress back to your seats. Except that before that happens,
Oh no.
somebody sort of knocks at your door.
Oh, that must be them now.
Yeah. Open up.
I will open the door.
Um,
Who the fuck are you?
yeah, who the fuck? It's some, like,
So where fox?
It's the girl.
18, 19-year-old, like, athletic-looking woman. And she sort of, like, looks at
You're
you up
cutting
and down, and, oh, really? Am I cutting out?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, a little
A
bit.
little bit.
Oh, god damn it.
Mm.
I have no idea why. That's so frustrating.
Oh, sorry,
I'm
I
not
got
sure.
off on the wrong foot.
Uh,
Hi.
And she's just gonna look around you and then sort of go like, hi, to Phil's character.
Yep. Arthur will raise
I'm
an
good.
eyebrow. Hello. How can we help you?
I just wanted to get to know you better. I saw you walking by and I just can't stop thinking
Oh,
about
no.
you.
Oh,
Man, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, not you.
Yeah, great,
Damn.
whatever. I am sitting back down.
Sits back down.
This
pouts.
person does not exist.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
Noodles.
Arthur
Arthur
hurt my
will
feelings.
pause a moment and laugh. Not like at her, but oh wow, I'm flattered.
She's
Well,
gonna
not
start.
that would-
She's just gonna go straight and sit next to you.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, you're so humble too.
Dude, how much fucking game do you have? What?
Supernatural.
Unironic supernatural game.
He has
It
more
is a
game
problem.
than we can possibly imagine. He has so much game that it's actually a flaw.
Oh,
No,
really?
in this case,
No.
it's a merit.
It's a merit. but-
However, like if you wanted to have a flaw tacked onto it, that would be very funny.
That's so
Um,
funny.
I'm just saying, it is realistic for this woman to go like,
Yeah.
I'm following that.
All right. Okay. Arthur just needs a few seconds to think. Looks at Shepard.
She giggles and
Hey,
leans
you
into
know,
you.
it's the ball's in your court, buddy.
She takes your sign of
Angry
hesitance
pout.
for surrender and she just leans into you.
All right. You know, why don't we go get something at the cafe real quick?
Whatever you say. I know what I'd like to eat.
Yeah, you can do
Woo!
the
if they both
Fucking
go to
jailbait
leave
over here.
together and they lead, can I just close the door behind them before
Yep.
my companion leaves the room?
I want to get her out of the fucking room before everyone else gets back. I'll lose her somewhere and then disappear.
Okay. Okay. Listen, we can have non-combat challenges in a role-playing game. Okay.
Jesus.
The greatest challenge of all for a werewolf. A love
Women.
life.
Like, also, like, I think Kella might actually be like the oldest person in the group.
Would I be?
Not Kel. I'm sorry, Arthur. I don't know why my brain's doing funny loops. Sorry.
I don't know
Arthur might
how-
actually be like the oldest person in
How
the
old
group.
is he?
26.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you probably are.
So like an 18-year-old one walking down, sitting next to me is like, no.
That is awkward.
No. Like, if I was like 2 years younger, maybe.
I
Just
wasn't
no.
sure how old your
Not-
character was when I decided how old this
Hey.
character was, so...
That's fair. And you know what? It still works. It's really
It's-
awkward and
It
disconcerting.
does still work. This is, in fact, supposed to be awkward and disconcerting, so I'm still winning.
How
Yeah.
old did I say my character was?
Well, you're a raven, so, like, about 1?
Yeah.
Ravens can live a long damn time. But,
Oh, here it is.
yeah,
I said
depends.
I'm 3 years old, and
Well, you still got a long life ahead of you.
So, the ages in our party are 26, 2, 3, and how old is your character, Noodles?
I believe I was 20.
20, and how old is your character, Andy?
Great question. I think she was like 18, 19.
Alright. We'll have to
Yep.
figure out the average age sometime, which will, of course, be created by the 2 and
It's-
3 in there.
The average age might be like 12.
It might
My
be.
one, the median. This is where the median matters.
Yeah.
Alright, so you
Um,
guys are gonna pass the other half of the party. You guys are gonna walk by each other.
Well, no, but wasn't the plan as soon as they walk out the door first?
Yeah,
I
you
kinda
close the
just
door,
slam it
Noodles.
shut.
Yeah, you slam it shut.
Yes.
But the other, they're gonna have to
Uh,
walk past each other because one of them is heading from the cafe car, and the other one's heading to the cafe
Oh,
car.
it hasn't even
Right.
realized no one's following them?
What? What do you
Well,
mean?
I thought the idea was I slam it before
Oh.
he's forced to follow this woman.
Oh, I didn't get that. Sorry.
No, I wasn't following her. She's following me because I want her to get out. Damn.
Well, I mean, she's in the front.
She is
part of the
ahead
seat.
of you,
She
so
has to
she'd
get
have to
out
leave
before you.
first. So it would be
Oh,
possible
yeah.
to do that. It'd also be shoving the door in front of Phil's face because he wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
But hey,
No,
it would work.
I've got a plan. I've got a plan.
Okay. Yeah. If you hold the hand out, then I will not act.
Yeah. Got a plan. It's a dumb plan, but it's a plan.
What's the plan?
It's a plan
Trust
that
the
Arthur's
plan.
done many times.
I
It's
trust.
running away from the problem.
He's gonna take her to the bathroom.
Nice. Be right back. 1 sec.
Okay. So yeah, in that case, the two paths of the party, plus, yeah, Arthur just had some random girl with him as you guys walk past him.
I am eyeing. I am perceiving.
Arthur is like, as walking up, like giving you guys the eyes of, Jesus fucking Christ, help me.
Help me, help
I
me.
am perceiving.
Like, I have a plan, but like,
And as soon as they enter the cafe
Hold
car,
on.
can I just scream out Arthur's name and be like, "Oh, Wolverine!"
As soon as you see him, you're like, Arthur, hey! Not only can you do that, it would be incredibly in character for you to do that.
excellent. Plan is
I just
going
don't-
according to plan.
I
I
just
have a
waited-
question.
The woman at your arm, Arthur, will just say, oh, Arthur, what a cute name for a cute guy.
Does she have any jewelry on her?
Yeah, she's got some sort of like, I'm just gonna say cross, but like, you just perceive it as like a T-shaped, shiny, golden object.
Oh, it's gold. Never mind you.
Hey, you don't know, it looks shiny, okay? It looks goldy shiny, alright?
If it looks gold, I don't want it.
Are most crosses gold, or are they like coated? I don't know. Okay, if it looks gold, you don't want it. Got it.
What crosses gold, silver, anything?
Silver?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it's silver,
frequently-
actually.
yeah.
It's gold. I don't want it. Fuck
It's
off.
silver.
Get out. Get
It's silver. I'm telling you, it's silver.
It looks gold.
No,
I don't like
it looks silver now.
Okay. You
He's amended.
motherfucker.
It smells silver.
Fuck it. I'll use another Raven's Gleaning. Let me figure out what that was. What again? Gleaning.
Bro gleans. Do you even glean, bro?
Alright, here it is. Oh, I just spent a point of Gnosis, okay. I do the thing.
It is not very valuable. I mean, it has a little bit of personal significance, but less than you'd expect for a religious object.
Okay, I'm not interested.
So, yeah, Kellum shouts, Arthur! When they come into eye contact with him.
Yep. Arthur will smile. Kill him! Walk up and give him a hug.
I am perceiving.
Arthur, I think Erica's sick or something. She's still in the bathroom. She doesn't want to come out. She says something about boys and girls and something about getting babies. I don't know.
I'll tell you.
She's
I'll
in the
tell you later,
bathroom
Coleman.
still.
It's
She
okay.
needs help.
The woman with Arthur will giggle at this.
Mm-hmm.
Giggle and smile and look at you again for some unknowable reason, Arthur.
Damn it, she's being more resistant than they usually are.
Who's this?
There is a raven in Kellum's jacket.
So is that like your little
perceiving.
Sort of.
brother?
I'm his boss.
Of course. Yep.
Yeah, the woman says, yes, you are. You're cute.
Oh my god. Here for this.
Phil knew what he was doing when he made his
All
character.
right.
This is what he deserves.
Yep. It is technically a merit. It is technically a merit.
Technically
However,
merit. So, after you guys pass each other, you'll see Erica next, who looks pissed.
mm-hmm.
And
As per usual, I mean,
How dare. Do you want to make the rage worse?
I'm not saying anything. You can.
And as you go to your to order things, it grows dark in the train.
Oh shit.
Okay.
It appears, looking outside the windows that are all around you, that you're passing through a tunnel.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Okay.
Uh,
I still don't like it, but I don't know.
okay. So as you go and order your food with this annoying,
Actually, no.
annoying, overly
Hold
interested
on.
woman.
I would like to
Yep.
perceive.
What are you perceiving?
I am looking around. I
Okay.
don't trust this situation. Something about it is icky, and I don't like it.
Are you at the back of the train where Kellum probably is? Yes.
I am in Callum's jacket.
Okay,
I am
Kellum,
perceiving
would
life.
you have proceeded back to the rear of the train where all your people are supposed to be? Lapis?
No, I think I would have just seen Arthur and started following him instead.
Okay. Got it.
Question is difficulty 6 or
Difficulty 5.
Okay, it's now difficulty 3. Get fucked.
Oh,
I don't.
me? I'm the one getting fucked here?
I'm perceiving.
You're perceiving. Yeah, you hear, distant screams, the crunching of bone and flesh under rock.
That was for visual perception, but
Oh, well,
that works too.
you probably got enough to get some audio perception, and you aren't looking in the right spot
Yeah.
to get the visual perception side of this, so, you know. You just see
Okay, yeah, never
rock
mind.
wall with the...
I get 5, 6, 8, and 9. So yeah, I still got 4 successes.
Yeah.
Sorry, 3 successes.
What you will see visually is that it feels as if almost the light on the side of the tunnels is fading. And you hear the crunching of bone and flesh under rock. You hear screaming. You hear distant, like, explosions and detonations.
Oh, I get what's happening. All right. I don't know.
Someone set off a pipe bomb in the luggage compartment.
No. Like, outside of the train, distant. Like, faint screams. Getting louder. Closer. As you drive deeper through the tunnel.
I don't understand what's happening.
Would anyone else like to make perception rolls to notice things?
Sure, I'll try and make a perception roll. Not very good at it, but I'll give it a go. I'm more trying to distract this woman for a little bit and burn time until I can bail. But I can't because we're in a tunnel.
Yeah, yes. She looks kind of nervous. She, like, sort of, I'm giving you this for free, you don't even need to perceive this. For some reason, she just feels very uneasy all of a sudden. And you can tell based on, like, body language and shit. Like, she's, you know, before she was flirtily leading into you, but now there's, like, flirty but also concerned.
Right. Yeah, but, you know, I'll ask her questions. Hey, you know what? That is a success.
That is a success.
Not enough to hear all that stuff, but it is a success.
She goes, oh, did you hear that?
What?
And you did hear it. You heard someone screaming in the distance. You heard something.
Did somebody just get run over by the train? Is that what's happening?
I think,
Why don't we go look?
And Phil,
All right.
with your one success, I'll also give you this. You know, you think the lights might be dimmer than they were not too long ago. Like, it's hard to tell, but, like, it feels like the lights are slowly getting darker.
Yeah. I'm gonna tap Kellum. Hey, can you go get Shepard and Erica real quick? Actually, no, sorry. Can you go get Shepard real quick?
okay.
Fast.
I'm in his jacket.
Yep.
All right.
And I run through the car.
I'm gonna. I learned that it doesn't actually take a willpower to activate persuasion
Oh,
because it'll tell you if it needs a willpower point.
It does
It's
do
just a
that.
freebie thing,
Yeah, it's
so I
just
get
a
to
freebie.
just try.
Yep.
Oops, sorry. Hold on.
You're
There you
good.
go. I am with
Uh,
Kellum.
As you
I'm just-
guys, as Kellum runs through the hallway, Shal, you can give me a visual perception roll.
You said another perception?
A visual perception roll, yes.
Visual? Okay, yes.
Difficulty is
Is that
in
a
this case.
difficulty 6? Okay.
Yeah.
So 5, 4. Easy.
At the back of the tunnel, where you have come from, what you see at the end of it is not the light of the sun. That is not what is illuminating behind you, but rather it seems to be a sort of a red, rhythmic, like, fading out and then fading back in, like, sort of, as if there were explosions in the background and behind you repeatedly happening. But there is no noise of an explosion happening.
I'm gonna try and use my charm to ask this girl to stay here. I'm gonna go look at what's going on.
Okay.
Would you mind making sure no one takes my drink?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Give her a big smile.
yeah, I'll just stay here. She seems very nervous, and also one of the couple is gonna go back, and they're gonna go back to smooching.
Yep.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm about to find out, I imagine.
Oh, whoops, sorry, that wouldn't be 6. That would be a 3 for difficulty. So that's 1,
yeah,
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
4
I can just
successes.
do-
You make that shit.
For gore. I for gore.
All right, Noodles, just to catch you up, the tunnel is very spooky.
Yes.
Spooky
There's
tunnel.
spooky things happening in the tunnel.
Uh-oh. Maybe
When
we should have jumped out.
When Kellum goes through the door, I'm going to just, without Kellum even saying anything, I'm gonna repeat what fucking Arthur told Kellum.
You're repeating, go get these two, and then come back?
Yeah, go get.
Go
Well,
get Shepard.
Erica's. Yeah, Erica's
Yeah.
in the back of the train. I don't know why Erica's here.
Erica probably.
I think
proceeded
Erica
past you
did
guys,
get up
so-
and walked out. Yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
Erica's
Yeah, I
back
passed
there.
you guys, and then Callum just
Okay.
turned around and started following Arthur instead of going to the back of the train.
Oh, okay. Well,
I did not stick with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I am with the suitcase.
The treasure.
Well, you two have been got. Come along.
Yeah, I opened the door and you hear you hear
hear
Arthur's
Arthur
voice telling you guys to
speaking.
come with us.
Kellum, go get Shepard and Erica. Fast.
That's what you hear.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Go fast time? I'll pull out the suitcase and bring it with.
All right.
Better be good.
Yeah.
Arthur, did you
Why
get
did
up
I
out of
leave?
your seat and go somewhere, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna start just because I am dumb and a werewolf and dumb. I'm gonna start slowly because I heard stuff from in front,
No, in the back.
Sort of all
or was the
around,
screaming and stuff in the
really.
back?
Oh,
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of surrounding you.
Where are you? Where'd you go in the train? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna look outside a little bit and open up that interstitial space in front and look forward and around.
Okay, slight problem when you open it up. It is pitch black when you open up the interstitial place. Like, the light from the area that you were in just goes out.
Wait a minute.
So there's just nothing in front of the door.
I mean, it's like it. If you feel forward, you can feel things in front of it, right? But it is pitch
Yeah.
black. You cannot see in front of you.
Shit's Phantom Black.
That's problematic.
Hey, Andy,
As long as
your
the
motion
lights are
sickness is
each
feeling
color.
better.
Ah, nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
does that mean we're
Oh
not
boy,
moving?
is right.
Is the train slowing down?
Yes.
Oh no.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hold for just a moment, close this door, and pay attention while my buddies get here.
Okay. Keeping an ear out,
Or are we
you are
waiting back in
definitely going to hear the screaming and the crunching of bone and flesh under rock. And then your friends arrive. Look at that. That's great.
Yeah, we should all be in the cafe car now.
Yeah.
Are
Arthur,
we?
you need to move your character over to
Oh.
there.
Yeah.
I'll move him. No, I get up and I pace around, so I didn't grab it.
Ah, yeah. How dare you pace?
This guy's just
Mhm.
sitting in the corner staring at you all with a smug fucking look upon his face.
I'm still in Kellum's jacket. I don't know how to.
So this
Yeah,
guy
that's
doesn't seem
fine.
to notice
Do that.
anything.
Oh my god.
He doesn't
No.
seem disconcerted.
He
Actually, isn't the bar behind us the cafe car? Or is this the cafe car?
This is the
I
cafe
thought that was
car.
the bar car.
The bar car is the one behind.
Ah, that's the bar car.
I mean, you could meet up at the bar car. Could you give
Yeah,
me
is there-
a perception empathy on the guy, actually, to determine if he's completely undisconcerted or if he
Sure.
is...
You're cutting out again. I
You're
heard
cutting out
perception.
again.
Okay. Perception empathy.
Oh, perception empathy.
Yes.
That's the same thing. Oh well.
Okay.
I
What
was
guy
not
who-
rolling that.
What you get from this guy...
Difficulty 6.
Yeah. Okay. What you see from this guy, it's gonna be the same either way. It's not that he's not scared. He's just masking it with loathing for other human beings. You guys. He is scared, which means that he's gonna try and be nasty to you.
Got it.
This is the guy who judged me for walking out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's
He hates people who use
fine.
bathrooms.
He hates people in the bathroom.
Well, it's pitch black in front, but that's where the engine is, and that's where the brakes are, and everything else.
To be
So,
clear, it was pitch black for the rest of you guys as you guys were walking in between the areas too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when you leave the train cars, the lights go out.
Yeah. Great. Well, no time like the present.
It's
Let's
dark
go.
everywhere outside.
Let's go forward.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna
Wait.
proceed to the next car.
As soon as we get somewhere that there's no shape.
Should we double check on the vampire?
He's in the bag.
He's in the bag.
Oh,
And the bag is being brought
Unless
with
the
you
weight
guys.
has changed.
The weight has not
Yeah,
I can
changed.
go
back.
back into the
Everybody's supposed to go back.
bathroom.
Lady,
to
what are you growling
transform.
You growling at, lady? Are you being a silly dog? Sorry, the dog is being silly, and she's
Yeah.
growling at the neighbors. Okay. Yeah, we're bringing that with us. Let's anything new and interesting in this car?
No.
All right, let's keep going.
Hold on, is this person they're not saying anything? Do they look concerned? The person who
They-
was weird.
They're actually they actually don't look concerned. They're just carefully watching this door, making sure nobody
cutting out a
interferes with
lot.
it. Okay, I have no idea why. I'm gonna try leaving the channel
They're
and
still watching
rejoining
the
it.
door, is what you said, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they're still watching the door. Yes. Okay. The other option is it's actually noise suppression fucking up. So I'm gonna try turning that off and see if it solves things.
Yep. Yeah, could
Okay.
be the connection, could be
Could-
the server, could be a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Me? That was a sniff.
Oh my bad.
I have
Some
allergies, Renew.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right. So, while this wasn't my plan, I have successfully ditched the jailbait. Sorry, not actually jailbait, but
But
still.
yeah.
And while
You don't
it
know that.
is, and nominally, in the litany at least, it does say, hey, you should have lots of kids. Go boink boink. It's like, you're a little young.
this feels weird. I'm not into this. Get out of here. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had pictured your
Alright.
character being like a couple of years younger than you wound up being, so that is part of it. But also, it is a weird situation. I did deliberately make it a weird fucking
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah,
Kind
if it
of,
makes things easier for
calculated.
storytelling, he can be like 24.
It
23-ish,
doesn't matter
'cause
that
he's
much.
still-
It doesn't matter that much.
Yeah. But I figure that he looks relatively young for his age.
Yeah.
One, werewolf, two stats. Yeah.
So are you guys
Anyways,
gonna pop out of this door and then try and open the luggage compartment door? Because that's still
Yeah.
locked.
Yeah, I think we unlocked it, but yes.
Oh.
Or at least, I'm not sure that the
No, we
No,
attendant...
I don't think we did.
I don't think you
Oh.
did.
That
I think
depends
it's
on-
time for magic.
Yeah, that depends on whether the person who ran and grabbed the cleaning supplies unlocked the door and then relocked the door.
They did you lock it
When they
behind
left.
them. They have a key.
Kellum, if you would be so
Okay,
kind.
I'm just gonna unlock the door.
Yeah,
Son.
because either that or we can just open it.
I
Forcibly.
love that Kellum wound up being lockpicking guy, not because he can actually open like lockpick, just because he can just
He just says "Open Sesame."
he just says open
Yeah.
sesame and the door opens. Yeah, he just asks the machine spirit nicely.
All right.
Yeah,
Is
Siren, you
this
might-
room empty of people?
I will say that every time I control a simple mechanism, it does say I spend a willpower. So
Oh,
Oh, let's not do that. I'm just gonna shapeshift and tear the door off.
okay.
All right, make me a strength plus athletics overall. Your choice.
Give me just a moment. I
well,
gotta.
first he has to shift.
Shapeshift. Yeah.
Gots to shift. I gots to shift.
I guess I might as well. Well, yeah, I'll shift too. Fuck.
I got a lot of willpower in me.
That was
Very
one
well.
step.
Hey,
What else
Okay.
do I need
One
it for?
by the
step.
way, Shao, can you roll to
2
resist
steps.
shifting
Done.
sideways?
Oh, okay. What? With the cult difficulty 7. Hold on, I'm gonna actually put this.
Man.
Hold on, wait, but I might have another gift that might be good for just opening things.
What is it?
You really love just poking into.
I
Would
have
my-
a pretty great standard gift right here called the 3 successes
Three
of
successes.
whack
Of
facing.
ripping the door off.
You don't
Yeah,
rip the door
that'll
off,
work
but you
too.
can like pry the door
Just-
open and break the lock and like fucking
Yeah.
you know. You don't rip it off its hinges.
Okay,
And then
but
I'll
for
just
future-
auto shift back to
For
human.
future
there you
usage,
go.
can I use my open seal gift to open a door?
Ooh, maybe
Woo,
Okay.
We're good.
you're good.
Because
All right.
with the way it's phrased, it sounds like it's only used to open objects, but I don't know if a train car is considered an object.
I would say that
Mm.
some doors probably would apply. I would say train car doors might be on the side that works, and I might say that most
The
doors
more
aren't.
electronics there are.
I don't know. I'll have to double
Yeah,
check
rough
it
rate looks.
in a bit, but yeah. Okay, you don't step sideways by accident, Chow. Good job.
Yeah.
And
Hello, Siren.
there's
Yeah, I'm
I forget.
I'm
I
human
am
now.
honestly forgetting right now if the game lets us keep clothing or not.
if you bind it to you.
My clothing
Right.
is bound. Don't obsess. No.
Mhm.
I am.
Yeah,
It's all
it costs
bound.
most
Don't
of the time,
worry.
Kellum's it's not Kellum. Gosh, I keep thinking like, oh yeah, Kellum. That's a werewolfy name. I'll use that. No, Arthur's clothing is not bound. Arthur has basically just pants on now.
This might be part of
Sorry.
the reason that girl was so into you.
Maybe.
Okay.
I already don't have a shirt on. Man, what the fuck?
There were explosions, or what looked like explosions, on the back of the. But I didn't hear anything. What's happening?
Good question.
No idea. Let's
Okay.
find out and hit it with a stick.
Okay.
Fine. I
Maybe in the
guess.
process, you'll figure out what it is and you can tell us.
Well, I mean, if I got some clues, maybe I can.
And I'm going to pull my rifle out of my luggage.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I
I'm,
guess.
I'm pulling out my.
Can I
my
do an
crossbow.
intelligence plus occult?
Oh, you certainly can.
What's the difficulty?
I would say, let's say 7. 7.
Oh,
Hey, this might be a haunted train tunnel.
Hey, maybe it's a haunted train tunnel.
Yeah, that makes sense. In
So
some aspect.
we can't just hit it with a stick. what do we have to do?
Can I roll another another intelligence plus occult?
Difficulty 8.
Actually, wait. It's probably just in the Umbra. If we go to the Umbra and hit the ghost there, that'll probably solve the problem.
Oh,
3
right?
successes.
that's two. Wait, what?
Oh, 2 successes. Yeah, 3
It's still two successes because the
My
10
bad.
negates the one.
I'm sorry, I saw 2 successes, and then I saw 1, and I saw they were both tins, so I'm like, that negates the 1 plus 1 success to the 2 successes, right? No,
Exactly, yeah.
silly me. So traditionally, there's a lot of talk of, like, exorcisms. Beating the ghosts up might force them out of the penumbra, but they might come back from the deep umbra, or, like, the dark umbra? Whatever it's called, I can't remember. Where ghosts live, the ghost lands, where the ghosts are.
Okay.
So it might solve the problem temporarily. But if this is a place of great pain and suffering, there could be like a lot of banes around here. That's something you could try and work on.
I'm gonna say all what you just said to the party. I'm not even gonna try and repeat that because that was a lot of information.
Okay.
So if we get rid of the Banes, will it stop, or do we have to get rid of the ghost?
So it's hard to. Is that Andy? Is that your occult plus intelligence?
It is.
Okay, you
So
get
one
pretty much the
success.
same information then.
That's fine.
So it's hard to say is going to be my answer. It depends on what phenomena is being caused by banes and what phenomena is being caused by ghosts. I mean, you might be getting an amplified feeling of dread because there's a bunch of banes around, right? But the spooky lights and the scary voices, that might be ghosts, right?
So I guess do we just go into through the
Well,
gauntlet?
the train car's slowing down, so why don't we go make sure that the staff is okay?
Lights back on.
Are
You
we
have the
through
train tunnel.
The tunnel.
You have the tunnel.
Yeah.
All right. Gun back in luggage. I don't care. Let's go sit down.
Haunted tunnel.
Yeah, you can't really cast a gun against ghosts.
Cast gun and ghost.
The
I was
very
gonna give it a go.
the very werewolf response of, but can I beat it to death? And if not, have we tried hard enough?
Clearly
Question:
not.
had I slipped sideways there, would I have been?
Will you have what?
Would I have been semi fucked?
I wouldn't have killed you.
Oh, great.
We might have had to come save you.
You might have gotten interesting information.
True. I kind of maybe would have preferred that, but oh well. Too late now.
Well, I mean, hey, you might be very curious about it.
I will research it
Hey,
later.
hey, I'll just tell you, that train tunnel has a name, and you can always go back to it later.
What was the tunnel's
Yeah.
name?
Oh, you don't know.
Gonna have to find out.
Well, we're out of the train tunnel. I don't want to deal with the girl again. I'm gonna go over the cars.
Hello.
What?
You can I'm actually helpful in this at this.
How?
You're gonna distract the chick?
I'm gonna basically say, she can be like, I can be like, no, he's mine. Fuck you, type of thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
that works.
Useful, right? I pose a little bit.
Oh, this is gonna start a cat fight.
You
Oh boy.
preen a little bit?
Yeah, I pose and like pre.
All right.
You're like a fucking JoJo's character, goddamn.
Bird like manner. It's true.
I've got. I'm still thinking climbing over is a better option.
God damn it. Fine.
If you really want to,
No,
you can.
it's fine. Go. Bye. I'm gonna walk back with Kellum.
Hey, Lindy doesn't say anything about were
I'm
ravens
gonna
now,
walk
does
up
it?
and take your arm. All right, let's go. Come on.
Lindy doesn't say shit about were ravens, Phil. You can't deny that.
Look, you want her to leave you alone. but you
Yeah.
just go avoid her. This is a surefire way to get her.
That's true.
I
If
can't
you
wait.
avoid her, she's going to try and find you again.
I can't wait to introduce her as a recurring antagonist.
Awesome. I'm here for it.
Get ready to blow my own foot off here. Yep. Okay.
I grin.
I'm going to, however, put on a new shirt from my luggage.
Probably a good idea. Just maybe.
Yeah. That's
I have a question. There's just a door ripped off now, right?
It's not ripped off. It's just, it's broken. It
Or
can't
busted
shut
up.
properly.
Busted up.
Like the lock's busted. Like
yeah. I think it's just time to walk away.
Yeah. Walk away.
hey, there's no security cameras on the train, so who will know?
Exactly.
True. Alright, Mr. Pacer, come on. Move your character.
You are correct. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Broke
Alright.
straight pace.
We go. Erica, you're up first. You're holding up the line.
All right. Now
Walking.
describe to
What's
me.
that?
I can't believe we got multiple pacers. What the hell? Describe to me how you go into the cafe car in such a way as to prove that he's obviously taken.
Arm like linked. Like like how you link arms, yeah. And like leaning in.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Like basically how she was. Easy
Right,
peasy.
right. Okay. So, she's gonna perk up when she sees you, Arthur, and she's just gonna completely ignore Serum for the moment, and is gonna say, "Oh my God, Arthur! Hi! You solved the problem. It's not scary anymore. Thank you so much. I'll never. What can I do to thank you?"
I think it was just a really dark tunnel.
Oh, but it was so
And the
scary.
echoes from this train. Well,
I'm sure you solved
I'm going
it.
to
the echoes from this train
actively
sound.
glare at her,
Yeah.
and hopefully she gets the message.
And
And if she
who's
doesn't,
this?
in
Is
about
this
2
your
seconds.
sister?
Oh, girlfriend.
You're so fun.
Oh, girlfriend. Interesting. Oh,
Are you guys poly?
let me change your mind.
I'm just saying, he's big
Where-
enough for the both of them.
Wait,
Oh,
does
boy.
Kellum say that in character?
No, he does not.
Fortunately,
clearly.
at least based off of Kellum's earlier conversations, he does
He
not
doesn't even
have
know.
He does
the context.
not know what they're talking about.
Yeah. No, I think it's just
I
that
didn't
these train
see
cars are
her.
old and so squeaky, and in the tunnel it sounded like screams and stuff.
That makes sense. You're so
We went and
smart,
talked to the
Arthur.
attendant, and he cleared things up for us.
Oh, does it happen often then?
I think it's just with that tunnel, yeah.
Oh, very spooky. I'm glad you were there to help cheer me up in there.
Right. Arthur, let's go back to our room with everybody else.
Sure. It was nice meeting you.
She gains
And Arthur's
one
just going to
point
get
of
walking without
rage.
heading her name or her number or anything.
I kind of smile at her.
She
You can
Like a
handle
bitchy
the
smile.
rage.
she smiles back, very obviously upset.
Can I roll a self-control?
For what?
Cause some problems.
To not stick my tongue out at her.
Oh, that does involve opening your mouth and is effectively yapping. So I'd say yes at the increased difficulty.
What would that be, actually? I don't even know.
I'd say difficulty 6. Actually, probably. Look, if we were rocking with the rules as written,
Willpower.
it probably
Would that be willpower, yeah?
Yeah, I'd say willpower. Either willpower or rage. Both of which are looking pretty good for you, not gonna lie, but you know.
Rage is a 1.
Well, that would be one that you
That's
don't want to
actually
succeed.
good. That means that's a difficulty 1.
Oh.
Well, you'd be
okay.
rolling 1 die. Hold on, 1 second. I gotta.
This feels more like a willpower.
Well, but no. So for like resisting going berserker, the difficulty is your temporary rage, or at least its total, and you roll your willpower.
See, I thought it was the
So,
other way
you know, as you
around,
get
where
more-
it was based on the circumstances, and you rolled your rage dice.
Maybe, or it's you roll your rage dice with a threshold of. Nah, but the thing is, then, like, if you just roll your rage dice and you're looking for a number of successes, then people with very low rage are always going to rage, and the other way around. I thought it was like if you had, 12 or 13 temporary rage, you had to roll against a threshold of a 13. So you were just going to flip your lid.
Hey,
let's go look.
guys, I'm gonna declare a 5-minute break because apparently I'm forced to move something. I will be back. There will be more werewolf unless people are passing out. People meaning Andy.
I'm good.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
had so much coffee today.
I'll be 5 minutes then.
I'm gonna go get an allergy.
Yeah,
I'm
you
actively
guys
starting to die.
go get snacks, get more coffee, drink water, whatever. I'll be back in 5.
Okay.
Man, I'm making coffee myself.
I love you. Oh, love you too.
Cat.
I love you too, Andy. I'm gonna
It's
get
girl
some
love between two girls.
Hey, maybe we are a poly.
Erica absolutely is not.
Especially not with the bird.
The Garu shall not mate with Garu. Litany.
Technically, am I Garu?
No.
Exactly. Therefore, fuck you. Actually, that was a question I had. AKA this morning when my brain was like thinking.
Two werewolves, if they have kids, it will always be a metis. Otherwise, like it's kind of up in the air. Doesn't really matter.
Right. And I'd probably give birth to a bird, so.
No, you'd give birth to a kid, and then you have to do the spirit egg thing to make them a were-raven. They'd just be a kid. The majority of werewolves, for like story reasons, werewolves tend to have werewolf kids. But like the lore is also on the fence of frequently werewolves, their kids aren't werewolf. Like 80% of the time, just kinfolk. So werewolves pop up sometimes. Were-ravens have to do the whole spirit egg thing to make a new were-raven. It just kind of depends on the shifter. Garu just can't boink other Garu. That's the big one. Well, sorry. Garu boink other Garu all the time. You just can't have kids. Sheepskin condom. Good stuff. All right, so rage rolls at the storyteller's discretion. Any of the following conditions may call for a rage roll: embarrassment or humiliation, any strong emotion, extreme hunger, confinement, helplessness, being taunted by an enemy, large quantities of silver, being wounded, seeing a packmate wounded. The difficulty for a rage roll depends on the phase of the moon. Reduce difficulty by 1 if the moon phase matches the character's auspicious moon. And then you roll. Yeah, so it's based on the moon phase. And when you go into frenzy, you are stuck in frenzy until the situation is over. Once you're done and you've escaped rage, the player rolls willpower with a difficulty equaling the Garu's temporary rage. There we go. Figured it out. Don't want to use that. That is the decaf. Eh. Da-da-da-da-da. Wait. Oh gosh darn it. Wait, what? I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and be right back.
Hello.
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 Welcome back.
How are you?
Good. I have coffee
Nice. All right, dogs.
No.
Maim, murder, kill. Pee on the shrubs.
now.
Have to let the dogs out and watch them while they're on the porch. Because they might get too excited if another dog walks by and jump and do stupid things.
I should check my own dog. I'll be right back again.
Yep.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome
Yo.
back.
Hi, back. I'm Andy.
Hi, Andy. All right, is Noodles here? Or are we still
Right.
waiting on him?
He just left to go look at his dog. All right.
Oh, okay.
Come on, lady, inside.
You're
Let's go
also
inside.
looking at your dog. Everyone's looking at dogs.
Yes.
So many dogs.
I don't
There's
have a dog.
You have
There's an
cats.
Asta and a lady. There's two dogs. There's
Two
two
dogs.
I
dogs
do.
here.
They're both ignoring me at the moment.
Yes.
I mean, that's kind of the optimal state for cats, honestly.
Oh no, I've been so upset because my youngest got diagnosed with hypothyroidism, and the medication worked really well, except she got so subdued on it, and like part of me was worried that actually maybe she wasn't a clingy little baby whose permanent setting is beneath my chin at all times where she can, and maybe it was like hyperthyroid induced anxiety, and that's why she was so clingy, was because she was shit scared all the time, and she didn't actually love me. She was just scared. But then we got her second bloods back, and she had like below active thyroid instead of 5 times the normal amount, and now she's back to being herself, and I'm so happy. I have missed her so much and her dumb little personality. Like, she's so inbred still, but like she's affectionate again.
Yep.
Real.
Are we only waiting on Noodles?
Yeah, pretty much. Which I suppose means we can start up again. Alright, so you guys had exited there. You had rejected the clingy girl who will definitely never recur again. I gave her a name.
Oh god, she's coming back.
Hey, Isaac. Because it is technically a merit, if like I'm completely okay with playing like it has issues.
Mhm.
Would you mind me
Hello.
taking a blank body flaw for this causes problems?
Yeah, sure. I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
That seems funny enough if I just, like, occasionally throw angry people at your way. Or, sorry, overly interested people your way.
Yep.
Because it's really funny, and also you have maximized your not appearance in
Not
this case,
quite
but like,
maximized.
you know what I mean.
It's at a 4 out of possible max 5 theoretical.
Yeah, you got 4 charisma, and you have animal magnetism, and you have the other thing that lets you
Pure blood. 4 dots of pure breed.
4 dots of pure breed. Well, no, I was gonna say the animal magnetism.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, it's just really funny if I have a villain that I was gonna have be there anyways, it turns out to be like this 18-year-old college girl who is just aggressively attracted to fucking Arthur. It seems really
Yep, it's
funny
funny.
if she just occasionally showed up at seemingly random, you know? Hey, Noodles is back. Alright. Before I started moving a desk around, what were we doing?
We had just gotten back to our car, and everything was calming down.
Alright, everything's
So,
calming down.
We sit down, and we wait for the rest of the ride.
You wait for the rest
Now,
of the
here's a
ride.
question.
Yeah?
While we were off and doing stuff, did Erica eat all of the beef jerky I'd told her about in the pack?
Erica, did you?
I don't think so.
Hello?
Hi,
Okay.
Shao.
Hello.
Hello?
Okay, hi.
That was just a
Hello.
question for I offered it last session and then it didn't come up, so I was asking would you have in character eaten some of the
I've
Alright.
eaten a little bit, but not all of it.
Okay.
excellent.
I'm gonna now ask the question: who here has had anything to eat so far today?
Thus far? Arthur's eating right now.
Great. Okay.
I have my sunflower seed pack, which I will eat now.
Yep.
I have all my stolen goods.
You have all your stolen goods. Yep. Okay. What are you? You got something from the cafe, right, Phil?
Mhm.
What did you get from the
I got
cafe?
some water.
You got some water? That's not food.
Yep. No, I'm eating jerky right now, but yes.
Okay, you're eating jerky. Okay. Kellum, did you have anything to eat?
I got given a granola bar by Shepard before we got on the train.
You're feeling kind of hungry.
Hey, there's really plenty more where that came from.
You have a
Alright,
second
Settle
stuff.
you.
Grab.
A fucking wolf
Mr.
is eating a
President,
granola
there's
bar.
a second granola.
Oh god. Yep. On a side note, Isaac, we were both correct about rage rolls.
Oh, cool.
You roll your temporary rage whenever the GM calls for it, and the difficulty is the current moon phase.
Right.
Modified by your sign.
Yep.
And then resisting it is willpower, and at the end of the rage or whatever caused the rage, then it is a willpower roll at the difficulty of your temporary rage.
Okay.
So
Right.
if you spend off your rage in the fight that you accumulated, it's easier to stop frenzying.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
You rip and tear more.
You rip and tear until it is done.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are all settling in and munching on your little snacks and whatever, can you guys give me an auditory perception, awareness plus perception roll?
Yosh.
Ha! I don't notice.
He does not notice.
I'm eating jerky.
He
It is crunchy.
Munch, 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 munch. Jerky, good.
What were we rolling?
Actually, yes.
6.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay.
What was that? Perception and
Perception, alertness.
alertness. I can count.
Man, these rolls are fire today, though. For me, at least.
Okay. I'm gonna say that I'm sorry, the one successes don't get it. The sound of Arthur munching on jerky is just too overpowering. Helen and Suran, something went thunk on the roof just now.
I'm gonna look up to the roof.
Sure is a roof.
Munch.
Maybe
Something just
someone
stumped.
pick up.
Yeah.
What? Nom.
There's some on the roof.
Nom.
Oh,
Yeah, there is a roof. What about it? Nom.
There's someone. I'm gonna
Are you
grab
chewing
your
so loud you
hand.
can't even hear us?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
I'm gonna
I did get a botch.
stop.
Yeah, the
There is something on the roof.
suitcase is going under the table.
Oh. Okay.
Would someone like to peer out the back?
No.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to see.
Kellum just like goes. Not. I keep saying Kellum. I don't know why that's in my
Arthur.
brain now. Gosh darn it, Arthur.
Helen has taken superiority
You just
as the
wish
more
you were Helen.
werewolfy name.
Yeah. It is like it's a more werewolfy name. Amaruk. There we go. Yeah, Amaruk just immediately like stops, looking like he's having a good time and smiling and eating jerky and being happy, and just goes to blank face, cold eyes, and will try and peer out the window.
Oh,
Are
I
we all
just went
sat
to
at the
the
table
back.
of the last carriage?
Yes,
Yes,
we are.
we're supposed
Where
to
are
be
your little
there.
icons?
They're still in the cafe. They're
Yeah, they
Slacking.
didn't
Yeah.
move.
Yep.
They've been
They're fucking
pacing.
slacking. We
What the
are
hell?
kind of like packed in this room.
Haha, packed.
Yeah, you are a pack. It's true.
I want to go to the very back and climb up and look.
Okay. Can you give me a athletics plus? Actually, let me look. I might do something wacky here. I might be really fucking wacky. Okay.
I'm just taking a little peep.
Uh-oh.
It's fine, guys.
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna peek my head out the side, or out the.
I'm gonna say
room door, by the way,
dexterity
sorry.
plus alertness.
Oh,
Ooh.
that is
Okay.
wacky.
For Kellum specifically.
And
Difficulty
6?
6, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, on the other side of the train at like the head
Oh.
car
The money.
over here, sorry, you see somebody drop
I
down.
forgot it. Emergency.
over where?
Like you see
Over
a
where?
little head as that's falling down. Is this moving you guys over here? Is it this button?
I'm seeing ping, but I'm just not moving it.
It's.
Okay.
I don't even see where you're talking.
All the way at the beginning.
There's a control for it to move.
I don't remember which one it is though. Is my problem.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm forgetting what
way
it is,
down
though.
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang, that's
there.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you see somebody's
Also, I have
head.
6 dice, but I only rolled 5. It doesn't matter.
It's fine. You got it. Don't worry, kill him. You're a big hero. um. Yeah, you see somebody's head just drop down into like as if they were falling down from the roof into the intermediate area. Kellum is the only one who sees this.
You know what?
I know.
What do you see, Kellum?
There's a person over there.
And
Over where?
what's special about the person on the roof over there?
Oh, they're not on the roof. They were going down just like we were doing.
Okay. They're being weird about it?
I don't.
We were
think
being weird
so.
about it.
I kind of just saw them really quickly. They just hopped down right in front of the luggage car. I don't know if that's a weird thing because we've been doing that all day, but
getting really curious.
This, it sounds like a problem. Because
Probably should check it out, right?
well, you know, there was the whole how the hell is he getting out? You know, in the middle of the daytime. You know, I think I may have found the answer.
Well, we heard him on the roof on our car, right?
We just heard a thump on the
And
roof.
then
No,
Maybe
that's
he
fair.
ran really fast.
yeah, that's a double problem.
Yeah.
Make
But
sure
it
the
is
guy's still in the bag.
daytime.
Well, ghouls exist,
True.
but that
Mhm.
fast is pretty fast.
Hmm. What do we want to do then?
It kind of depends on what their solution to the problem is.
I don't
Because they
think it
might just
was
start
suspicious.
murdering everyone, for all I know.
Well,
Can we just assume every suspicious person we see is trying to murder everyone?
no. Normally, it's just best to think that they're either a politician or they're trying to pick your pocket. Actually, sorry, that's a redundancy. But why don't we wait a little bit? Because if they're doing their own thing, they were polite and let us do our own thing earlier, potentially.
Question
That's...
for the GM. How far are we on our trip?
Yeah.
much-
It doesn't feel like it's been.
So it's like, I will tell you, you're over halfway.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, if I ever see a road, I will know exactly where we are.
Okay. I have to look at the big map, okay? I have to look at the big map, and then I have to consult it. And then I have to consult another map! No! Okay, wait a sec. I have to go into Google Maps real quick.
Evaporates.
Okay. Because I may have fudged the route a little bit to get cool things to happen, because this is a roleplay game, and sometimes we have fun here, okay? Okay.
Yes. Oh no. Illegal.
Illegal.
I'm calling the police.
Okay. I will say that you are north of the town of Adams, Massachusetts, headed south. If I move you onto this
What is
map
our
real quick,
destination?
Springfield.
Oh, way down here. Jesus.
We're south of here.
Okay.
No, we're north of here. North of it.
Oh,
Like in it doesn't, the specific locations don't really matter for me at this point unless you guys make it matter. But that is about where you are at.
So I'm guessing
There's actually a little town that you're driving past. That
how
you
does
can
the
see.
how does the track go?
It goes north south, and then it goes when it's more south. To be honest with you, it's real hard to see tracks from the satellite picture.
You can just assume that it goes follows like
Major highways,
the
basically.
highways.
That's kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it goes
That's
north. That is
perfect.
actually exactly what I'm doing. So it goes south through Pittsfield, and then south
Okay.
even more, and then it goes east to Springfield, basically.
Okay, got it.
As you can see, there is a mountain in this area. You guys went through it. That was the tunnel.
Ah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Mount Greylock.
Well, then is there if there's a road like somewhere near that, I should know that tunnel.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
lol generally.
Yeah. Oh, is that like a totem thing?
Yes, absolutely. I
Okay,
know
got
every
it.
road
You
in
know
America.
every road in America.
I'm
Ow,
sorry.
my ears.
Okay.
I'm
All
sorry.
right. I'm going to have you make me an intelligence because this isn't, it's a railway tunnel noodles. That's off track.
Yes,
But
I understand.
intelligent difficulty 5.
All right.
You went through the
Who's-
Hoosac tunnel.
Oh, who's that?
The Hoosac
Hoosac?
tunnel.
How do I spell that?
Sick.
Hoosac.
Okay, no K.
No K.
Yeah, I didn't know.
If you know the name, you can, I guess, also make me an intelligence plus occult roll if you want to.
Oh, I gladly.
I
That is
will,
what I can do.
actually.
What difficulty? Normal?
Difficulty normal, 6, yeah. Oh yeah, that tunnel's haunted as shit.
I'm
Which,
from
I
the
mean-
West
Wow.
Coast, sorry.
You already knew that, but like, it's like kind of famously
Oh.
haunted.
Yes.
Oh,
What's this,
that's
intelligence
where
and
we
occult?
are. Yeah, intelligence plus occult
Yeah.
with the
Well
name
haunted, in
Hoosac. Oh yeah, that tunnel. It was built in like when was the Hoosac tunnel built? I need to double check that. It was built when construction began in 1851, and it involved the early use of nitroglycerin in compressed air drills. Okay, so a lot of workmen died in there. Its nickname was the Bloody Pit.
Wow.
All right.
So
Haunted.
haunted,
Haunted as shit.
haunted as shit. Well, that
So we're
answers.
just gonna wait, see what happens. By the way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Uh,
keep my ears open.
none of you have sense
We
worm.
just
do
minding
you?
our own business.
No.
Okay. Can I get a perception plus enigmas?
Yeah.
I don't know what-
Also, I
If
forgot I have
you-
Jack of all trades, so I can roll like everything.
Thanks, skills.
Why? That'd be good.
Woo.
Well,
No idea. No idea.
No idea. All right. What the
Oh,
fuck?
Callum.
Callum, what the
we got
fuck?
big ideas.
Okay, Siron and
I
Callum.
got big ideas.
You both
Idea
sense
men.
that something very, very bad is happening to the train. Also, Erica, you can sense that the previous malevolent presence you felt from the train all along is growing stronger.
I fucking knew it! It's this technology shit!
On second thought, we should go check that now.
Okay.
Well, I think there's a correlation here. And maybe,
No.
just-
All right.
No, something's wrong.
Let's up and over. Let's skip the inside. Let's just go over the top. Come on.
Okay.
Doodle.
I'm going to
Okay.
make sure that nobody can see me, and I'm going to shift.
Bring the suitcase, not bring the suitcase. I feel like they're after the suitcase. That's what my vibes are going for.
Bring it with you, though?
Yeah, although I feel like I was invite to get torn apart. Hey, you know
we
what?
can try and just lock the
Fantastic.
door.
Yep. All right. I successfully shift to Glabro, and let's
Yep.
just go over.
Yep.
We're up.
Yeah. I will follow.
Oh my
and
God.
I have good old Crossion arm. So
And then let's
that's
proceed
one-handed,
to the
luckily.
let's proceed to the area between the two. Well, sorry, between the luggage car and the head car, and see if there's broken shit up in front.
Yeah. So it doesn't
This
look
is where
like
he dropped
anything's
down
broken.
earlier.
But you will discover that there is
Really?
coming out of this car.
Which car?
This car
Oh.
is the businessman, but hold on, let me just find another token. The businessman, as you come out of, like, go over and look down, you see the businessman coming out here. And do any of you pause to, like, try and observe that situation, or you just brush by it?
Yes. No, I'm gonna
Yeah.
observe. I am observant.
What you see is a man in a hoodie, very close behind him, who appears to have something in his hand, and appears to be guiding him forward.
What
I would
kind of
like
a thing?
to.
Give me a perception plus alertness. Any lookers?
I'm good at looking at stuff.
I'm very good at looking. Whoa. I'm still good at looking at this.
Got a 1.
Got a 1. That is a knife.
Oh. On
I
this
did-
guy?
Yeah, on the guy
Yeah.
to the rear has a knife.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna go for his eyes, but good job. I'm good. I'm a watch.
Just yeah.
Wait, are
pop
you still in
down.
Glabro?
Yep.
Jesus.
I don't care. The fight.
It is
I
a
have
fight.
question. Well, Glabro just like ugly man, I guess.
Ugly man, yeah.
Basically.
Okay, so it won't break.
It is. Yet nominally, it's -1 to appearance.
Yeah, which
So in this case, it's -1 to charisma. So I just
Okay.
look. It's not even like a thing of I look like bestial. It's just hey, he looks like a lot
like
bigger and
if
hairier
you
and a little bit meaner than he was a
closely
little bit ago.
examine Glabro, it's pretty clearly not human, but if you casually observe Glabro, it's like, I mean, it looks like a human. It's just a big guy, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you
like
look closely,
Bigfoot.
it's like, well, the ears are a little bit too pointed, the teeth are a little bit too pointed, the eyes are a little bit too, like, you know, wolfy, if you will.
Pointed.
You know, yeah, pointed. My, what big teeth you have, Grandma. That sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I don't get any bonuses from attacking him from above and surprising him.
He won't get to dodge. You do get to
Yep.
attack first, and then you get to roll initiative. So, some would
Yep.
describe
I'm
that
just
as a bonus.
I'm just gonna drop down on top of him, basically,
Oh yeah,
because, why not?
yeah.
I think
Okay.
I succeed.
Um,
That's Dex plus Brawl, right?
Dex plus brawl. Yep. So are we going with, just to ask real quickly, are we going with using like automatically summing up the damage? I don't remember if we decided, instead of doing rolls for damage.
I think.
That was.
Sorry, I'm going to, before I do that, activate Fangs of Judgment and spend a willpower point to do so.
He feels
It
very
was
judged.
planned that was the case, but
Okay, I think we do want to do that because I think rolling for damage just kind of feels bad all around.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Rolling to soak damage can feel good, but rolling to deal damage feels bad.
deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, sorry, what's the thing we're using again?
So what? Half,
Automatically tallies.
yeah,
skill.
off half your gonna be half strength plus success success is -1, right? Something like that.
I
Half
don't
strength
remember
plus
the-
weapon damage plus success is minus, or would it be half success is -1?
I don't know.
Look, tell me what you get.
Or it was just a halving all.
Okay. So half strength is I'm at 5 strength, so that's half a round up or round down.
Round up.
Round up. Okay, so that's 3 plus 2 plus whatever the base damage on
Which
Glabro. I'm trying to find.
I think they have claws. Is that a plus
Correct.
1 or something?
I think so, but I'm looking. But yeah, so Fangs of Judgment deal an extra 2 dice of damage. So I don't know how you want to do that.
Extra point of damage.
So every 2 dice is plus 1 damage.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So that'd be 3 plus 1 plus 1 then.
I have added another layer of math onto this, but I think it'll make it quicker than rolling everything.
Yeah, so that is 5 points of whack-a-noggin. Sorry, plus success, half successes, or is it just plus successes?
I think we're gonna say plus half successes. So I think this would be 2 because
Alright.
we're subtracting 1 from it. Or maybe we can just say we round down on the successes. That sounds fucking complicated. -1.
One. Okay, -1. So that is 5 plus 4 is 9 points of whack-a-noggin.
Okay. The entity will have to make me a. Let me look up his stat line real quick.
All right.
'cause I have it.
If it has fallen from its purpose to the worm,
You know, Phil, it
If
just
it's
might
worm,
have.
like
It
corruption.
might. It just.
then
It's damnedest
Okay.
thing. It just might have.
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck? I'm reading this stat line and it just doesn't have a fucking constitution. What? It has everything else but not a constitution. This would be something that has a constitution. The
Stamina?
stamina. Yeah, it doesn't have a
Yeah,
stamina. Doesn't have one. Not listed.
No.
I'll just make it up. Okay.
Wild.
okay.
That is wild.
Oh! Okay. So that was 9 down to 6.
Yep.
Well, they're still basically out of it. I believe they cannot retaliate anymore against you. Because I believe at 1 hit point, you're basically, like, crawling around and unable to fight. So, let me just note that
Yeah.
down.
Can I perceive the entity? What it is?
Sure.
You're gonna tell me it's a fucking human.
It is a fucking human. But it's a
God damn it!
that looks their skin is like this leathery looking like brownish, not like a natural brown, but like a leather product kind of brown, and kind of gnarled and whirled, and they do not look well if you were to look at them at a glance.
I would like to roll a plus occult.
Yeah, intelligence occult or wits occult. Wits occult. I'm gonna say wits occult.
Wits occult.
What's
Okay, same roll.
is eyes? Thanks. Hold on. Let me. I got 8 dice.
Damn.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Wow.
I've seen this motherfucker before.
Noodles, that's clear. That classic Fomori, not one of the better, more important ones. One of like the dumb foot soldiers, the really dumb foot soldiers. Okay, this seems to be like your basic bitchest Fomori. They've got on their like grimy fucking hoodie. Presumably they're part of some worm cult or something. Classic case. Seen a million of them. Very common. They don't even. Their power you don't even think that their abilities are even that special. They just have some like toughened skin or something.
I would like to drink its eyes once it's dead.
Okay.
There's a businessman right in front of him.
I know.
The
yet.
businessman is going to be surprised. He's going to look at his savior after this moment of shock.
After a moment, I will auto shift back to human
Okay.
because I can,
Uh,
assuming I go first. I don't know.
he's gonna look at you. Oh my god, thank you. I can repay you. He was going to kill me. I tried to explain to him that he couldn't kill me. I was important, but he didn't believe me. He was just gonna stab me. How can I repay you?
Don't worry about it. It's just being a good American.
Oh my god.
Just being a good American.
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 American. I'm gonna look behind me to see there's not any other.
Well, not in the luggage car.
Question. Is the door that the vampire where they were?
Oh, it's still closed.
Open?
No, still closed.
Still closed? Okay, cool.
There's a lot happening on this train. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Listen, the train is
Train
going to
happening.
be a happening, okay?
Yeah.
This is why
you-
trains are evil.
You go wait with an attendant. I'm gonna go talk to the staff up ahead.
He-
Just make sure everything's fine. Did you see anyone else acting funny?
I didn't, but he said that he was going to. He whispered to me to the others. I think he was gonna do it all like one after another. He's gonna sacrifice me to the worm. Craziest thing.
I guess he's really an avid gardener. That's weird.
Yeah, something about like cycle of death and rebirth or something. I don't know.
Man, yeah, no, these yeah, that's a whacked out gardener, man.
Fucking crazy.
Classic
Last time I
compost
take the
cult.
damn train,
Guess he did too much PHP or something. Like,
I
fuck,
should have taken the fucking.
anyways,
a fucking airplane. God damn. I mean, company could afford it. I
Well,
know that.
then
but
you wouldn't have
they
been able
cheap-
to. I
cheap
wouldn't have been
the
able to
fuck
help you
out.
then. But I need to go talk to the employees. Would you? Is there? Did you have any buddies back there?
Not that I saw, but
Okay.
I think there might be more of them. He seemed like he was.
Up ahead.
Yeah, probably. That's my guess.
You go stay somewhere safe.
He'll walk backwards, and the Fomor is badly wounded and is
close the door.
splayed in front of you.
I'm going to land near him and
Let's-
look up, like, please.
What do you want? It's a worm creature. Come on, I drag the Fomor into the luggage compartment. Let's go, everyone. We've got faces to beat.
How much
what do you
damage? Or
want?
how much
You can peck him to
crashing
death.
tap? Okay, I'm gonna peck him to death.
As
Oh,
soon as you enter the luggage compartment, the fucking raven just starts going at his goddamn throat. And
Okay.
he dies. I'm
And
not gonna
then-
make you roll
okay,
for
cool.
that.
And then I would like to ask the spirit of the body if I could drink its eyes.
Okay. Please make the roll.
The roll is separate as far as I know.
Okay.
I win.
Well, you fucking make
Actually,
it.
no, I think the roll is separate. Hold on. What was it? Procedures? Let me go find that shit again.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna kind of start pushing Erica forward. All right, time to kill things.
Where did that go, actually?
Lots
What
of
the
things.
Excellent. Whatever we're going for next, do I need to activate my gift, or is it? It needs a
Wait,
rage
depends on the
point.
There you go. You need to activate it.
There it is. Procedures. All right.
Can that
go ahead.
use the rage that I got earlier for the guy laughing when we left the bathroom?
Yes, you can use that point of rage specifically.
Okay. So
Hell yeah.
the perception empathy is just if I
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
action. Do I feel like I get?
Yes.
Okay. I drink its eyes, both of them, because I do have double draw. So I get both the negative and the positive.
Okay.
Stuff.
Gonna make a Okay. Fuck, I have to improv the shit out of this. This is actually so fucking
Hey.
hard, okay?
You should have prepped this. You know I'm an eye drinker.
Hey, I can't prep every random fucking Fomor, okay? Um,
Fair.
Every rando you decide to kill.
so, the bad. So sorry, I'm just reminding myself. If you drink from the right eye, you see the good in the person's death. Okay, the good. You see in the woods rituals, burning bonfires, fucking burned sacrifices, marauding small towns, that sort of thing. No more of that. Okay, that's done. You get the sense
hold
that
on.
he was with a gang,
Good,
and now that the gang's one less stronger, then that's gonna be a good thing. Okay. The bad. The bad is that at one point this was just a normal guy. He worked his normal lumberjack job, I'm gonna say. He'd chop woods. He had a family once. He actually chose to flee from his family because he was feeling himself change, and he was feeling bad urges come over him, and he felt like he had to get away from them to protect them. So ultimately, you have just murdered somebody's father.
Dang.
Okay, the way I see it, it was still good
Hey,
because I ended his suffering.
you asked me for the good and the bad. That's what I gave you.
I know.
Okay. I know.
I'm just telling you how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
All right,
more
so I
is
was fully concentrated on that. That is one of the only times that a chorus can be.
Yeah, so that's gonna take like
Wow.
a couple of minutes. You guys want to wait around for them to fucking have their eye visions?
Yeah, you just watch me eat this guy's eye.
I'll
then,
like,
like,
I'm gonna keep looking
concentrate.
forward.
yeah.
That's some weird shit. Actually, you
you're
know
not
what?
supposed to.
I actually have to make a roll.
Oh no.
I need to go look for that. I'll be just a moment.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
So you said burning sacrifices, gang.
Yeah.
And ravaging villages, things like that.
Yeah, terrorizing some locals, breaking into
Terrorizing
places,
locals,
throwing,
okay.
throwing rocks at windows, getting
Okay.
sacrifices.
All right, so all good in my book.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
this is that's a very good point. They just ate fucking eyes. That's a person that just ate those eyes. I'd say difficulty 8 sound fair to you?
Yep,
Wait, what
I just
happened?
need a success.
Sometimes it is
yep.
polite to tell people your intentions before you do shocking shit in front of them.
I succeed.
The fucking little raven just ate that motherfucker's eyes after pecking him to death. What the fuck? You're still pretty freaked out by this,
Okay,
but you're
I
able
can't
to
approach.
You're able to
I'm
control
going to
yourself.
yeah, I'm able to I can't approach. I need at least 3 successes. So I'm just going to boogie forward as quickly as I can.
Yeah. Okay.
Ignore everyone else. Ignore that.
Yeah, you just run forward.
Didn't happen.
ASAP. Okay, so what's gonna happen is that you're gonna go and you're gonna find these doors are actually unlocked right now.
I don't like that.
Am I still in my concentration? I don't know how.
Yeah, you
time
are.
is?
It's gonna take a couple minutes.
Oh, is there someone still driving the train?
Excellent question.
That's what
I
we're
wanna
gonna go
know.
check.
Just let me know when I'm out of the concentration.
I will.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's train
Erica's gonna-
train checking time.
Be with Arthur and we're going forward. To go kill worm agents.
Yep.
Okay. Guys, should we stop right before this last bit of it? Smiles.
All right,
Sure.
sure.
Maximum tension, because it is there
Oh,
is
shit,
a
it's 5
last
already.
bit of this, but it's also
Mm-hmm.
it is 5.
Yeah.
And probably need to end sometime. So I think this is as good a place as any. We have a kind of conclusion here, like that we can do. The train segment of next session will
then-
not be all session, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Weird.
We can start with the combat and then proceed to other things.
Yeah.
Excellent.
How did you guys like the train?
Train was train.
It was a
Train was-
good training session.
Brain is
Real.
creation of the Weaver.
Real.
Thank you.
The game was good.
Game was good. Okay. Great. I'm gonna... I don't know who I want to raid or if I want to raid anyone. Sorry, I'm just looking at stream things. Please understand. Okay. Session's over. Get 2 experience points. Actually, I'm gonna say 2 experience points. Yeah. I'm also. I would give you more, except I've realized that I'm trying to clamp down on the number of experience points I hand out. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
you know. Glad everyone enjoyed it.
Don't worry, I will explain the idea.
Yes.
Good luck.
He'll understand that this form of cannibalism is actually spiritually significant to your people.
You know, I might
Oh,
do-
he
I
thinks
might
I'm
do
being a cannibal?
Yeah, 100%. Could I roll some sort of occult knowledge to have any context on what I am seeing in front of me?
Oh, yeah, I'd say difficulty 9.
And what would would be occult and what mental?
Intelligence, I'd say.
All right. Ooh, a success.
Oh my god. You have heard that the Koraks have a thing they do where they, like, drink eyes, just take memories from people.
Okay. This is a thing.
That's all you know about it, by the way. You just know they like eating eyes because of, like, memories or something? You know how
There's
it
a
is.
reason, and it isn't just eating people.
They're not
Great.
just psychos. Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
Explaining that part.
Yeah. I'm
There's
gonna be
actually
right back.
something about it in our rules. Let me find it real quick, just for fun facts type of thing.
Alright, I'll be right back. For real. Okay. Hi, chat. How's it going? I'll run the role-playing game. That was fun. I rolled that game so hard. So many rolls, so much playing. I'm trying to figure out who to raid. I have some people I could raid. There's one person who's model sibling. I don't know. That sounds weird to say. I could raid them. I might raid them. I might raid them. I don't normally raid them, so I think I'm gonna raid them. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's Let's see. We're gonna raid them. We're gonna raid them. Thank you everyone for showing up. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Oh, and then I need to do. Wait. Make sure I'm raid. Okay, bye. Have a good one. Peace.